I was
I
kind of
forgot
right.
what everything does, so I'm just like, what
That's
does it
why.
even say?
That's why you just That's why you just hover over it and read it and be like, oh, okay. And then you read it and it sounds cool, and then you try it, you're like, well, this is shit.
What is this move called? Shocking Implosion. I'm down.
Saying that sounds cool.
Let me heal myself real quick, because that's really all I know how to do.
For now. Might be a problem later. As long as you can remember your healing one and your revive one, that's basically all you need to like use.
What's wrong, kitty? I thought you wanted to be down there. Kitty witty. Oh, there's a lot of yellow quests that are just showing up. I guess that's good too. I'm definitely wrong.
Yellow quests are like side quests, and they usually are like just from somebody else doing like one of those side quests. Like everybody ends up getting it.
I'll get a lot of XP from them though. Well, because there's like 3 of them up here.
Yeah, I would say they're like 1/3 of the amount of XP or something like that. I don't remember. They're not that crazy.
It's not bad though.
Yeah, like the more XP the better, but they're kind of pointless. Or at least that's how I feel about them. But if somebody else is doing them and you're just getting free XP, then it might as well like just do it.
This is so hard compared to.
Well, I'm the only person in this that's actually doing like any damage to this guy. I guess that's what happens when you do a really low level dungeon.
Mm. I keep forgetting that my my right click is just something that can heal me every few seconds.
You should also have like a self-reviving skill.
I think I have that, but
like I don't think it's forever, but I think it's like like for a limited time you can like just revive yourself pretty easily, and then be able to revive everybody else after. I can't. It's one of those like weird things. I can't remember. I haven't actually used a mystic or a priest before, so I actually have no idea what the skill set is. I only know a little bit because of like dealing with other players and then them talking about them. So I kind of know like half.
Well, yeah.
Just from other players talking to like the healers.
She doesn't seem like super difficult outside of like focusing on yourself.
The only times that it's difficult is really end game dungeons, because there's actually a lot of stuff like bleed debuffs, which is like damage over time. So like some of them you can like the priest can cleanse, so you don't have it anymore. But some of them like they stay at, like no matter what. So like the priest just has to like keep healing until like the effect is over.
Oh, I see.
So like those dungeons can be like healer hell type of thing.
Huh.
Oh, I should probably.
What's a Sawtooth Reaper? Oh, we have one of those Baraka races or whatever they're called. This is like the first one I've ever seen ever.
The really fat one, or is it the one that kind of looks like a lizard?
The lizard one.
Oh, okay. I never see the really fat one.
Of course, I have to heal the one that has like nothing damaged on him.
I wonder what a DPS meter looks like with beginner stuff. A lot of people only use them when they're ending.
I forgot how silly I made her voice. Because it's not like, yeah, whoa, shit. It's like,
Did I tell you that people made it so where you can try? I don't know how if there's any new packs, but people made packs where you can change the voice acting to like
Oh wow.
Japanese or even Korean, I think. But they're really that's really weird though, because like you think that they're all gonna be like the same, but
Yeah,
like
because it
some of them are
already
like way
sounds
different from each other.
Japanese.
No, like the actual voice actress is like way different, and like
Oh.
every single pack that I've seen, it's like really weird.
Duh. Mutated Kaiden. Oh, I remember this actual mission. So weird though.
Move, healer, move.
Oh, I died. That's okay.
Oof.
I'm a dummy. Stupid head.
I'm a big old dum-dum.
I'm just an idiot. I forgot how freaking quick. She has a 2-second
I'm an
cooldown.
imbecile.
A stupid freaker head.
What, the priest has 2-second cooldowns?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
her
fast.
attacks. Yeah.
It's faster than usual. Most of my like things last for like 5 to 9 seconds. So like I have to like try to make them really short with like outside shit. Like these things called etchings.
Oh
Like
yeah, I
status
saw some
effects
of
to your
those.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are temporary. Like the ones that you're usually given are like 3-day ones, but like you with this, you're they're permanent. The ones that I have.
What sucks about this team is that this is one of them that's just basically saying. Well, it was the one that was like oh, we can't find like an optimal team, obviously. So
It's like where you're using matchmaking, so of course you're not gonna find an
yeah,
optimal team
my whole
for it.
team is DPS, so the monsters are targeting the healer.
Uh, some dungeons like some mechanics automatically go to the healer,
That sucks.
or it's either usually the healer or like the outside the furthest player from the boss. Mm.
I don't know why
It's
I'm dying.
usually tank 3 DPS and then a healer, but usually like in lower level matchmaking it's hard to find tanks. So a lot of the times usually like the warrior will take that because warriors are like hybrid classes because in endgame they can be they can be tanks.
At least
It's
we
just
got
a
a
matter of them
gunner.
being able to block and dodge really well.
I have one of those gunners on my team that has one of those HB bots, and I'm getting health from it.
The healer's getting help from the bot.
Yeah, I mean, I need help with this. This is just crazy.
Yeah, I'll probably make a healer class like eventually, and then see.
You've always picked like tank or
Yeah.
DPS.
I've never picked a tank before. Like only in like alt things, like in other things, but even then I've never actually like made it like a level 65 or anything like that. Because I wouldn't know how to what is it like Because you basically are forced to be able to like block really well, and make sure that to keep the aggro of the boss on you rather than like your other teammates, which isn't really a problem in in the beginning because everybody's bad basically when nobody knows what they're doing.
Booby mouse pad.
I'd probably make a Lancer. I mean, I can be a tank with Warrior.
Those ones are actually Lancers, like out of any other class, that one's probably the most attacky, besides Ninja, of course. Like, you get up.
Ninjas are actually the weakest of my class in this game.
Ninjas?
Yeah, no. They're the lowest DPS.
I meant like they're fast, like they're nutty. Fast.
Yeah, they're fast, but that's about it. Like their actual damage is like actually weak compared to other classes. Like there's actually like a ranking system to them. Kind of weird.
Okay, let me look at these skills. You and allies within 11 meters receive a blessing that increases non-combat. Okay, so 7.
Oh, that if that increases their damage, you want to use that before you when everybody's like standing around in front of the boss, like right before the boss, when everybody's just kind of standing around waiting for everybody to catch up. That's when you use like that skill to like increase everybody's like just overall damage.
Okay, I need to put this up here. Zenobia's Vortex. I'll put you over there. And Resurrect. Okay, Resurrect.
There you go. That's the one. You wanna have that one on hand real quick, or in case somebody in your party dies.
Oh, I have that summon group thing. Yeah.
Summon group helps in party situations. Because it's actually happened to me where I'll join a dungeon, but they already started the boss, so they have the wall blocked off. But I've had it where the priest has actually used that summon group on me and pushed me through the wall to get in. So it helps sometimes. Dude, this sparkling fucking water. Every time I've had sparkling water, it tastes like shit. But this one,
I don't
tastes
like
shit. Either, but it has it has a good aftertaste. That's the weird part. Because this is
like you mean when it gets in your mouth and it has that like weird thing. It's like, how come water tastes
like the sparkling
bitter?
Water? Like the sparkling water tastes bad and it doesn't taste sweet or good at all. But the aftertaste tastes good. That's the weird part. This one's cherry, so like, the aftertaste is like basically cherry, like exactly like cherry, but like the actual water part doesn't taste good. I feel like if I just added sugar to this thing, it'd taste a lot better.
Oni-chan.
Every person with diabetes ever. I feel like this tastes better if there's that sugar in it. Fuck, I shouldn't be making that joke. My cousin has diabetes.
I think it runs in my family, so I might get it.
She actually has type 1. Whereas my dad had type 2.
Oh, so which one's worse? I forget.
Type 1 you get basically just for existing. Like it's like a genetic thing. And then type 2 is the one that you can get if you like are overweight enough, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so that one
with type 2, it's not like, it is like I guess a hereditary thing as well, like genetics, but it's not really curable, but it's like you can basically stop it by like exercising and doing all this like
yeah, like that's
health
like
stuff.
you're supposed to do that, like, you know, it's almost mandatory, or else you're just gonna like lose fucking toes and shit. Did you hear Mama June is going blind? June is going blind. Like 30 pounds. She gained like 30 pounds.
I have no idea who that is.
Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Oh, I could give fucking. I couldn't care less about her. I thought she did liposuction.
She did, and you know, I guess she was
But
doing
it's not.
better. But
And then it got all back.
that doesn't stop her from eating fucking butter with ketchup on it. So.
Is that what she fucking did?
Oh yeah, like in the
Is that
show.
an actual thing? Or are you over exaggerating?
No, like legit.
Or did she
like,
actually like fucking put? Oh Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
look up like
Just
Honey
because
Boo
you've done
Boo.
liposuction, just because you've done liposuction doesn't mean that it's gonna like last forever if you're just doing that shit. Like,
Seriously,
Jesus
look
fuck.
up.
Who knows? Like,
You need to look up Honey Boo Boo Sketty, like Sketti. It's like I said, it's butter with ketchup on it, fried. That's what they eat.
this is where I scared it came from.
Mama June, can I have some Sketty? Sure
Sketty.
can. Like the whole house smelled like fucking grease.
Jesus. I'm assuming, I'm hoping that that's not real because reality TV likes to play shit up and do stuff like that. So it could be like directors being like, "All right, you're gonna do this," and then they're just like, "Okay," and then they fucking do that. But if that's real, I'm Jesus fuck. I don't want to be. I don't want to look at that.
I mean, I've had passing thoughts that are just like, this can't
Wonder
be
if
real.
that
Like,
actually
they're
tastes
all
good.
retarded.
yeah, like you're just thinking they can't all be this retarded.
I'm like,
Or,
yeah,
like they can't be that retarded. Like they could kind of be but
yeah, like every
not
single
like
one of them
that.
like farts in public and like can't speak correct
Yeah.
English.
No, this is what happened. Honey Boo Boo's mom was like, all that darn book learning. I'm gonna
Book
homeschool
learning.
you. I'm a homeschool you, and then that's how she learned how to speak English like that. It wasn't like she learned it from school or anything like that.
Book learning.
Book old learning. Them dang old books, they waste paper. They're killing trees. We're helping the environment. I don't even know if she would know what the environment is. The environment.
Like, I think she
What
like, no matter what, she's always like every single one of them. I guess has the same perception. Like, oh, I'm in my own fucking house, and no matter where I go, so I'm gonna act that way.
Yeah, the thing is that a lot of these shows, they put like a huge bias and like stereotype on certain areas. Not even just like around the world, but just in like parts of like the same country, because they also live here. they live in this country, but the way that they make things out to be, it's like they make it so you see them, so you're like, oh, I'm guessing all of that area is like this, but it's not. And then
Yeah,
it's like,
really.
when you actually go there, it's like, oh, that was
Yeah,
just
like
like
completely
an
different.
over-exaggerated like stereotype of what this place is.
No, but
Like,
actually,
of course,
I think
it's like not. It's of course it's like not everybody's not gonna be like that, but also not everybody's gonna be exactly like that. Like some people are
well,
gonna
yeah.
have, like a actual brain.
Well, maybe
but
they'll speak like
some of
that,
them
but
are
like
actually-
they're not all family.
Yeah, but they're actual fucking.
Come again soon.
Like that's just like the fucking accent. That's not like their actual fucking brain. But some people probably do have that kind of an idiot brain there. I mean, there's
and,
fucking
like,
people with that
honestly,
idiot
like-
brain like fucking down the street or some shit like that. It's like everybody fucking has it.
But I can believe it because
But I
Come
can
on,
believe it.
like, go up to any like fucktard family that like looks comedically good for TV and tell them that you're gonna pay them like $60K a month just to record them.
How did they even get popular, or like how did that show even start? I actually have
I
no
think
fucking
I
clue.
think it was from like the youngest daughter like went in beauty pageants and like I don't know, they thought it was comedic that, you know, she was very like flamboyant on stage, so they were just like, I want this kid to be on a fucking TV show.
She's gay. She's flamboyant.
And like the director thought
It's always either something like that or like something like fucking it starts from fucking you know what the fuck is it? What the fuck's the dude's name? Dr. Phil or fucking Jerry Springer when that was.
Oh, they both do the same thing.
I know they're the same thing, but like I'm just giving the two show popular like examples of those things.
Yeah.
But you know, like it's either like these weird reality shows, either like they're already popular and then like from something else, and then they just happen to they get a reality show, or they get popular from something like that, and then the people that probably were watching it were like, all right, we need to make a reality show out of these idiots, or like
yeah. But the funny thing is, like, when they say that, at first they have the intention let's just make up this reality show that'll be really funny,
wacky, wow.
And then like halfway through the like interviews and stuff, they're like, fuck it, we'll just record them at their house. This is like good enough.
This is good enough. Just them existing is okay.
And here is your bucket in which to shit.
And then we'll put that on TV. And then they make like drama and stuff like that, like out of like just fucking nothing.
Well, they may have like ideas for them like every time they like show
I wonder
up.
how much is actually real and how much is actually fake, or if like all of it's fake and like just the people are real.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they could like have staged things, but
like there could be like, because there could be like a lot of like stage shit, but then like there's that one like funny thing that like was completely unintentional and there's like it's funny, leave it in.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you just hate it when like directors and executives of like a company or like a network or something like that, like they get pitched a sick fucking idea and then they say no because it wouldn't do good, and you're just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
In a way, but like I think that's in a way that's like also something just figure they just do that for the audience.
Because they think about the audience, but then like the idea itself is like super fucking sick, and you're just like, what the fuck do you mean it's not gonna do well? It's fucking sick.
Yeah, but like that's usually their opinion. They say like,
I know, but they say no, and then that means basically you can't make it.
Well, yeah, it's selfish.
unless you like just like say fuck you and then go to like a different like and wait till somebody does like say okay on it.
Okay, well I don't like it.
And like,
I mean, I'm like one in a million.
Like shows
so.
and like that happens in like shows and films. Like some people will say, like won't want it, and then like they'll then the person that like pitched the idea will go to like a different network, and then the network says like yeah, and then like they make the show, and then it becomes like super fucking popular. I remember what was it? SpongeBob was actually going to be on Cartoon Network, or Adult Swim, I think was, to be specific.
Oh yeah, cause like, who voices SpongeBob?
Something Kenny, the same guy that does Ice King from Adventure Time.
He's done. Oh yeah, and he does a lot of sick voices.
Yeah. Also, they were contemplating putting Adventure Time on Adult Swim, but they decided not to.
There were like videos of like the SpongeBob, like him himself,
It's-
like showing up,
like
like
SpongeBob
Tom Kenny,
basically
Tom
being
Kenny,
gay.
that's his name.
Yeah.
And he would always.
I don't know why I wanted to say Larry Kenny. I was like, what the fuck? I got his last name right, but everything else I didn't get. But did you ever watch the short little things that the guy of Regular Show made like during college?
What's it? Oh, you mean like 2 in the AM PM?
Yeah. And then the one with I forgot his fucking name. Pops, I think.
Oh yeah, the huge head. Huge head.
Yeah. I loved 2 in the AM PM. I was like, dude, if only this was how Regular Show was.
Right? Like that was one of those.
I mean,
other
they
cases.
did. There are or
They tried to
be
implicate
making-
like those inappropriate.
no.
like,
They
jokes.
they are or will be making a completely uncensored cartoon.
Oh, same guy.
Yeah.
I first watched that and I was like, oh, is this like
J.G. Quintel. What is
J.G.
what is
Quintel?
the
Yeah.
show? What is the show called? Films, television. Is this it? Close enough. I think that's the name of it. On TBS. Okay, interesting. An interesting choice. Yeah. It's close enough. That's what it's called. The main character is basically his design is basically the dude from fucking 2 in the AM PM.
Oh wow. I'd be
Like his
something to
hair.
watch.
I just noticed it like right now.
Like that, the guy.
From-
Like when I first saw like the thumbnail, I was like, oh, this is like Benson firing his employees. That's what I thought, but no, it's just 2 fucking guys, chilling out in a not in a restaurant, in a not grocery store, convenience store, at 2 in the morning on Halloween,
the grocery store.
fucking eating acid-infused candy.
You put weed in a candy bar. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said. Oh, he said.
Well,
Yeah, he
weed.
said it was acid.
It was
like, no,
weed.
I'm just kidding.
It
it's
was
weed."
acid.
What the fuck? Are you insane? You put acid in a
Yeah.
candy?
He was like, you know that's not better. He's like, yeah.
Chill
That's
out.
funny.
When do the effects?
And then I
kick
love
in?
how they actually turned into the fucking like the characters.
Yeah. So it was
From-
like, when do the effects kick in? Right fucking now.
You know.
I used to talk like that when I was a kid. Like when the show came out, I was just like,
Right fucking know.
I still say, oh.
Yeah, look at his character design.
Give me a shaky.
Sucky. I think the only difference is that the in the original one, his head is a little bit longer and he has facial hair, like barely
Yeah, I
any
can
facial
see. I
hair,
can
like,
see the
stuff.
guy in the red.
Yeah. That's the main guy of the show.
Regular show
Hi-
goes
Him and
adult
the-
for teens. Close enough.
Him
The
and
same
yeah,
art
that's the name
style. I
of the
love
show.
it.
Yeah, it's by the same guy and everything.
So
I'm
is
pretty
this
sure he's the
out
one
yet,
that-
or is it still just being worked on?
No, it says that it's to be announced, so they're probably like making the episodes right now.
You
but-
can tell like when they first got like a gig on Cartoon Network, they're like he had like like the first episode talked about like dicks, and then they said piss another episode, and then they
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
had to like die down on swearing.
Yeah.
So it's just like you
They-
can tell he's like he wanted it to be an adult film.
Yeah, the weird fucking thing is that in these shows, they have a certain amount of words that they can say, like that are
Mhm.
cuss words. Like you only say this many fucks, this many shits, and this many fucking titties. Or
Trailer
whatever.
Park Boys does not seem to have those limits.
If you watch their movie, they even show that part. Like the making of SwearNet, that movie. They say they show it in the beginning, like the executive saying you can only say this many of this many and this many of these for the season of, or like this episode of Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure Close Enough already has basically almost a few episodes already done.
Are they on YouTube or Hulu?
No. I'm because every episode of a cartoon usually takes around a year to make, like one episode.
Yeah.
So they'll usually probably make like or like start like a few episodes and then like do all of them like at once type of thing. So they made a trailer in 2017 of July. That was almost a year ago, and that was a trailer, so they probably already had like an episode or two already finished and then decided to cut them up and then put them in as a trailer. So they probably already have like almost a full season to a full season ready. They just need to the release time or whatever.
Because putting it on release.
Is TBS own fucking Cartoon Network? Or is it the other way around? What the sister channels? Cartoon Network, Boomerang, CNN, TNT. Okay, so it does.
Oh, you beat the Nimistrix 3 times. You can get guild points. What? Nimistrix was beaten 3 times.
What is that?
It was the guild boss thing.
What is that for Velix?
Yeah, it says Trash, Advance, Conquer, Ravenous Gorge.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Complete. Now we're level 27.
Jeez, that's pretty crazy.
Wow. Well, we were already almost there. I just didn't.
I know, but the level in general, that's just wow.
Well, that's what happens when you make a whole bunch of characters and delete them over and over again. You level up a guild pretty fast that way.
Thanks for leveling up the guild. You can leave now.
Well, it helps a lot. And it doesn't seem like the XP grows any like much at all from what I've noticed. And if it does, it's probably like a small amount. But I'm trying to get enough so once we hit level 30, we'll definitely won't have enough, but I'm trying to get close enough to it because we're at level 27 and the guild bank starts at level 30.
Kitty, what are you doing? Oh my god, she's clawing at me.
I wish I was able to like remove points from these other things. Because like you can only add points, you can't remove them, even though there's a minus button, which is kind of weird.
Oh, finally.
But I'm trying to get enough. We're at 4 points right now. I need 10 to get a guild bank tab. And we're on level 27, so 28, 29, 30. So we'll only have 7 points. So then I'll have to wait till 33 to open up the bank for the guild. And then when the guild, then we can.
Will everyone be able to access it as long as you're in the guild? Or
yes. Yes.
You think it's trustworthy?
So anybody, so people that are in the, well, it's mostly just you and me, anyways.
Yeah, well,
I've seen, and then like other people, but most of the other people either barely get on or are on their alt characters, which are usually on different guilds. But I'm pretty sure they can't fuck with anything if I don't give them permission to.
Yeah, you should do that by.
We'll just have to figure it out.
I wouldn't
when we get it.
How big is it?
Oh, it's just like a full like normal bank tab.
Huh.
So however
you can upgrade it.
Is, but You can upgrade it, but by upgrading it, it basically is just adding another slot, but that's also another 10 points. So it's like a thing. But when we get it, more or less, I'm just gonna be using it to like give things to people that need it, more or less.
I
Like
see.
Enchanting materials and stuff like that. That's mostly what people use it for, or at least that's what I remember from like a pre this guild when somebody invited me, some rando just invited me to a guild, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll join. And they had like a bank tab and everything like that. I don't even remember what guild it was.
Lords of the Gay.
No, I don't think they
Fingers
exist
of the
anymore.
Gay.
Is that or they?
Supplemented Fury tablets. Okay.
Okay.
Unfinished taxes. Fornicated and
I
gay.
think I might have. Wait. I'm actually trying to look for it. I don't know if they just like died or like what. Because it was a pretty big guild.
I kicked you out. Because you were too good.
No, I was just inactive for so long that they just kicked me out.
See, that's what a non-pro does.
Oh shit. I'm on any size, any how to join, and any like, and this is my level. I guess I'll choose any search. Let's see, bro. We're on page 14 of the search guilds. Somehow, yeah. Out
Does
of
that mean we're popular?
4,000, I
Well.
guess. Out of 4,122 pages, we're on page 14.
Holy shit! Well,
Yeah,
because you
I
know
don't
most
get
guilds are technically 2 people, even though we are kind of 2
No,
people.
most guilds, like, at least for like the first like probably like 100 pages or so, have double digits, and then for the first like 5 or 6, like, or not 5, for the first, how many is this, like 10 pages, 12 pages, have in the triple digits. 14 page. Give me a second, I gotta close my door.
My teammates keep dying.
I had to close my door because it was being a whore.
Door whore.
Oh. But yeah, we're on page 14. Oh. And I didn't even specifically search for anything. I put any on everything. And
Oh god, someone's asking me to resurrect and I don't know how.
you just looked at your fucking skill. That said
I
resurrect on it.
know. Hold on. Shit.
I know. What happens if I search small?
Uh-oh, someone just said, do we have a healer?
No. Page 6. I'm gonna look up the skill and look up what it looks like. No, what's a healer? I don't know what that is. Alright, let's see. What does it look like? What does it look like? What does this do? A lot more. Okay, so regeneration circle's cool. Alright. A rise of skill allows you to instantly stand any knock. Okay, that's weird.
What does the
Infusion.
portrait look like that gives
Resurrect. This is okay. Resurrect. It looks like it's completely blue. It's got a cross on it, and then the cross has like a diamond behind it, and then like some wings.
Like, okay, I see.
It's all blue. That's what you use on your teammates. You basically have to be like right next to them when they're down, and then just heal them.
I hope my team doesn't hate me.
Oh boy.
This would be like bad if I was in like 65, right? Like I'd be kicked.
Probably. Out of 10.
I keep like thinking I'm a badass DPS when I'm not.
So you start attacking?
Yeah, I know. Like I'm going in the front line and like just trying to beat the shit out of everybody.
With the healer, you're basically like with bosses, you're basically like kind of far away, and then just like healing everybody. Like that's your main focus. You have a skill, like I said, the one that like boosts everybody's power. It should be actually like a pretty big thing that usually most healers will use their
I know how to use that one. It's
they'll use their resurrect skill, and then they'll use that because that when the person dies and then they get back up, they don't have it anymore, so you have to use it again on them. So that's like usually like the set thing. Resurrect them, then give them the buff. The boob. You give them
the boob.
Give them a big old booby to spawn.
Okay,
So
I'm getting
back
back
up
in
to
the
health.
groove.
I'll basically just like read all of them and like read what they do, and then be like, all right, you want to use these?
All right.
Because I get help from them, like from the healers, from doing it, so I kind of know a little bit of like just from like staring at them, like what they're like usually using. Because a lot of it's like aiming at the like your teammates, like locking onto them, and then giving them like a healing like skill, and then it gives them like little things that shoot out to them. I don't know what the fuck it is specifically. Central Mana Priest Guide. Okay, let's look at what this is. This is your auto attack. You don't use while you're healing. Okay, that's obvious. Regeneration Circle. The new Regeneration Circle is a lot more potent than it was previously. The healing has increased, and it also applies devoted favor to your party. You should use this skill frequently to alleviate some damage taken by your party. What is this? Okay, Healing Circle. This is the one of your most potent.
Yeah, I've been using the Healing Circle a lot, and then like manually healing.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, it's the one with like the hand and shit.
Yeah, that's one. I put that one like down, like in my no, it's on number 4 now instead of like F7. Because those skills are just like.
The only drawback is.
Go on.
Okay. So the only drawback is that the range is rather short, up to 9 meters in front of you.
I gotta walk up to people when they use it.
Yeah, Healing Circle shares a cooldown with Restorative Burst. The skill heals for 25% more and casts 20% faster if casted after Backstep, Fiery Escape, and Focus Heal. But this is not that much of a difference in practice. The cooldown of Healing Circle has significantly increased, so you want to only use it in dire situations, as it may not be up when you need it to if you spam it. The skill also applies devoted favor. Okay, so it's basically just saying that like it's really potent, but the only drawback is that like the distance, and to only use like the speed boost that you get from using Backstep prior to using it in like certain situations. Okay, Blessing of the Shaken. Every priest buff has been combined into Shaken. Use this to buff allies at the start of the fight and whenever you resurrect a party member. So Blessing of Shakan. It looks like a weird like 4-leafed flower that's all blue, and then it's got like a weird circle in the middle. That's the only way I can explain it. Arise. This skill allows you to instantly stand any knockdown ally within 20 meters. Use this skill whenever you see a teammate get knocked down and know that they do not have to retaliate. Okay. Mana Infusion. This skill is useful only in certain situations. Priests need to constantly be in combat in order to keep their triple nemesis debuff on the boss. So there's very few times where you can rely on this skill for mana. Okay. Purifying Circle. Oh, okay. This has two important parts. It's an AoE cleanse for teammates 17 meters in front of you, and you cannot be knocked down while using this skill. Use the skill, obviously, when a teammate needs to be cleansed and prevent knockdowns from attacks. So Purifying Circle is the one where if you see somebody getting like a damage over time, like debuff, you would use that on them. And it looks... It's like 3 people standing, 1 in front, 2 behind, and it's like a light green or blue, and then it's got like yellow things going into the front guy. Metamorphic Glass. A spammable basic attack on Priest applies Aura of Retribution for 2 seconds, which increases the crit rate of all your attacks skills by 1.5 times. You generally don't want to use this skill outside of your Edict of Judgment, as it requires you to be very close to the boss and locks you in place. Oof. Summon Party. This skill mainly used convenience outside of dungeons and in PvP. Not useful in PvP and does not work in dungeons. Oh, that's Summon Party. Okay. Shocking Implosion. This skill should also only really be used during Edict of Judgment. If your primary focus is healing, as with Metamorphic Blast, the range is rather short, which could be troublesome during certain boss fights. Heal Thyself. This is your primary self-heal skill. I'm pretty sure it's the one that you've been using on yourself. It's very important that you use this whenever you can to heal yourself over your longer cooldown self-heals whenever possible. Focus Heal has been severely gutted after Priest Awakening. Oh no. You generally do not want to rely on this skill because the healing is very minimal. Only use the skill to top players off and in low stress situations. Focus Heal will not be able to keep up in situations where much healing is needed. Yeah, I figured that. Kaya's Shield. A very good situation. This skill should be used when your party is about to take heavy damage. You should be judicious. I don't know how to say that. About when you use this skill because it has the ability to save lives. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this one puts a giant circle shield around people and basically makes them have no damage whatsoever. Retaliate, use.
Yeah, this is the first time I've like ever had like a really hard time. Like, you know, like I'm just like left and right, I'm healing people. Well, then again, I don't know.
Yeah, the higher the level you are, the more likely you're gonna have to like
bust my ass.
Do a lot of shit like that. Yeah, basically. And usually the most important people in a party during a dungeon is usually the tank and the healer. Like they're the most important roles, more or less. Fiery Escape. Fire Escape should be your primary movement skill. It does not offer an iframe, so you should be careful when using it to dodge boss attacks. However, this skill is perfect for getting wherever you want during a fight. Another skill used during Edict of Judgment. What the fuck is Edict of Judgment? They haven't talked about it yet. Where is it? What is this? Grace of Resurrection. This is your self-resurrection. You should have this buff active whenever possible. Oh yeah, have that active, I guess. Grace of Resurrection. It's like a person. It looks like just a dude with wings behind him, and it's all blue. Oh, they're talking about addictive judgment, but addictive judgment is an awakened skill, so you won't get that till you're like a high level.
My guy just said I'm doing a good job healing. Okay, I'm just like, cause now is like I haven't attacked a couple
yes. You more or less the healer doesn't really want to attack, and if they do, it's kind of minimal. But what was it? What was I gonna say? Well, now that I kind of explained some of them and like said what they are, it kind of makes it a little. Should be a little bit easier to like figure out when and what to use. This is an endurance debuff that you provide to the party. You want to make sure that you use this skill at least once every 12 seconds to increase party DPS. Triple Nemesis is what it's called.
I just tried to resurrect. It doesn't work.
Which one are you using? The one that I
yeah, the cross. The cross one. Like it took a while, like to do the circle thing. I've been dying so much.
Early on, it's pretty slow, but when you use glyphs and stuff like that, that's why I said glyphs are important. It can help.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Speed up. It can help speed up things. If you're like, you have to kind of stand there for a little bit. You have to like stand in front of them, then use it, and then it'll do the circle. But it's up to them to accept the thing. So if they're basically like not paying attention or something like that, you could have like resurrected them, like gave them the skill, but they haven't clicked resurrect.
Just told them I'm sorry.
I
feel like, I don't know, I just feel like such a fucking.
But did you hear what I said about like the actual skill itself? So like you can have the circle go, but like if they don't accept it, it won't work.
Oh. Said it's fine. You still help. He said it's fine. You help.
Wait. Okay, what dungeon are you at right now?
Necromancer's Tome, but I just left.
What was it finished, or did you just leave because?
I finished it.
Oh, okay. So the dungeon was over.
Mhm.
Okay, I didn't want you just leaving out of nowhere and being like, oh. Okay, so you're level 45 now.
Oh, am I?
Leveled up.
I didn't see that.
So you leveled up 3 times.
Yeah, in the course of less than an hour. Oh, now I'm getting attacked by fucking zombies.
So
Zombies.
At once you reach level 48, we can do dungeons together.
Ooh.
Until I level up, basically.
With your Valkyrie.
Yeah. Because the only dungeons I can do right now is Golden Labyrinth and Acacia's Hideout, and they're both 48.
I'm down, dude.
I'm down, dude. Like, so. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but I watched like a podcast called Tiger Belly, and I watch it like way too much.
Tiger Belly?
Yeah, it's like a weekly podcast that a Korean guy named Bobby Lee does. He was on like shows like Mad TV and all that stuff.
Mad, or isn't that the it's like
not the comic. No, not that.
No.
Mad TV was like a sketch comedy thing. It was like SNL, but like the ghetto version, I would say. But there's a guy, Bobby Lee. He was on a YouTube channel that I watched a lot, like occasionally, called Just Kidding News, and they would have him like guests on all their channels basically. And he would say that he had a podcast, so I started watching the podcast, and I basically just only watch his podcast and his brother's podcast anymore. And recently, I would say last week they had Ethan from H3 on, and then this week they had and then this week they had Dylan Francis on. And by this week, I mean today. They had Dylan Francis on. And that was funny. And the reason why they had Dylan Francis on was because
Francis, I loved
Bobby-
his old videos.
Bobby was Kevin, his manager, on the show What Would Diplo Do on Hulu. And it was funny when they were talking because they were just talking about like the fucking weirdest shit. Because that's basically what their podcast is. They like talk like weird shit. They're really offensive, really funny, and like they talk about like past experiences. And the past experiences they've given such great detail that you can just think in your fucking head like the whole thing, and like you just laugh at like the thought of it happening. And his brother also has a podcast, and his brother, oh my god, his brother's like fucking funny, but he doesn't try to be funny. Like,
Oh, that's
you don't
that. Then
think that
that's
he's trying
funny.
to be funny. Yeah, like he'll say like some fucking funny ass shit, and you'll be like, "Why did you say that?"
He's like, I don't know.
Be like,
Just said it.
yeah, like, and then so basically, I'll give you an example. So he had his brother on Bobby onto his show, and he asked about he was like this. Do you remember that Twilight Zone? They had a movie, and do you remember that movie? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, they made a movie, and he was like, yeah, I remember. Like, and
I'm
he was
relogging,
like,
by the way.
I remember that. All right. He was like, I remember that movie, and everything. And then he was like, yeah. And then Bobby talks about a part of the movie or an episode where there was a scene that got cut because the lead and two like children scene like they were doing, and after crashed, and the main lead and the children got decapitated on
Oh,
the
jeez.
like while filming. And that's not like a theory or like a fucking like a spooky thing that actually happened. Like there's like a whole fucking like actual like documentation of it.
On YouTube
and
or something?
No, not like a documentary, but like it was documented. Like it actually
Oh, like
happened.
written
Like,
or?
yeah.
Oh.
So,
wow. How did
so
they?
he mentions that, and then Steve like says like, "Oh, do you remember this episode?" And then he was like, "That was a good episode." And then that was it. Like it just turned silent after that. And then like, everybody just like started laughing because he just said like there was no like thing related to it. He just said that was good. Like, what the fuck? So like he says like the weirdest, funniest shit, and then like his brother's really into like conspiracy theories, and like all like weird shit because like it's so fucking weird. But then like there's some like cool weird shit that he talks about because there's once that he talks about like in college that he was in his dorm with his friend and they were on acid, and he sees like people like stuck into the wall of the bathroom when he was in the bathroom. Like he was like sitting in the bathroom like every person does, and then like he looks at the wall, and then the wall basically looks like people like pressed up against to the wall, trying to like talk to him, like basically like asking for help, and you know like people like stuck in hell. So he's like so he kind of like freaks out a little bit, walks out, and then he goes to his friend. He's like, "Hey, there's people stuck in the wall."
Yeah, just like
and then his friend freaks out and runs away, and like outside of the dorm, and like is like I think he says like he's like the police get to him or some shit like that. I don't remember like exactly what he said, but I just remember him saying that like his friend freaks out and runs out of the dorm.
whoa, scary.
But but the way that he mentioned it like it was all nonchalant. Like, hey, there's people like stuck inside the
Yeah,
the
that's
wall.
what I was
Like,
just
not
thinking.
like nonchalant. Like,
Hey yo.
and then like his friend freaks out, and then it's funny as fuck when he was like talking about it.
Hey yo,
That's
this
fucking
nigga's in
hilarious.
the wall, man.
Yeah, but what my favorite thing about his podcast is that his name is Steve. His podcast is done in his studio apartment, and like you just see like all the cool shit on the wall and all that stuff. Like you don't see like some fucking weird setup where it's like in a like an office or like something like that dedicated to it. He's just hanging out like in it, like in like one of the corners of his like studio apartment, just talking like with the fucking microphone and stuff like that. So it's like really cool
Mm-hmm.
when he does it, and I like it. I like it a lot.
That's comedy I can get off to. Well, not like, you know, beat off to, but like, like
Laugh too.
I shouldn't have even.
And he
said
has
anything.
he has some cool people on like on his show. He had this dude called Meishi Smile, which is like his music is like a mixture between like noise and dream pop.
I like that, like experimental.
Yeah.
But like
So
weird.
it's like yeah. Like it's like noise, but like ethereal noise kind of thing.
I like that.
Yeah. So so I think it's really cool. Like when he has like cool guests on, because like they're people that I wouldn't have known about except for this. Like I found out about Dumbfounded, like a really popular like Korean like hip hop rapper that I see everywhere else now. Like he's done videos with like Getter and like is on like they fucking like he's popular. But I didn't know about him until he was on this podcast with Steve. I didn't know about him at all until this. And then like after this I started seeing him everywhere. I was like, "Oh shit, he's actually popular." I didn't know about him. And he has other people on here. Like there's this guy. He has like the people from JK Films on here and like JK Films friends and stuff like that. So like those are always cool. Like seeing them on there and like being like, oh, like learning more about the fucking people that I watch. And then
well, there you
go. He's also had 2 porn stars on here.
My first streams I watched.
He has Asa Akira on here.
Do they bang?
He has no, they're like really close friends. They're like almost like family basically. So like they don't think of each other like that. And then he also had Sasha Grey on here. And I've seen the Asa video. Dude, the Asa video is so fucking hilarious. Because he has her on twice. And then like on the second one, he basically says like that Asa sent his brother like a whole like care package of like pocket pussy and all that stuff like from YouPorn, like whoever makes that stuff, and Steve gets upset because he doesn't get one. He's like he said that he never got one, and she was like, your brother Bobby said that he like I asked him, did he give you one, and he said yeah, and he was like his Steve was like so mad because like he was like, I didn't get one. I didn't get one. And the way that Steve talks, he talks like kind of like a hippie from the 90s or something like that. Not hippie, like stoner, like I don't know, man, like fucking shit's crazy, dude, like that, like type of thing, like
this is fucking gnarly.
Yeah, he says gnarly and stuff like
fucking world.
Like he's
Did you ever think that someday tomorrow's gonna be yesterday? Smell you later.
No, not like bro-ish, but like if you heard the way that he talks, you'll know.
Hey, you guys got any pot? See ya.
Him and his brother are completely sober now. Like they've like turned their lives around, but he still has that voice, and it's hilarious when I hear it.
Yeah, smell you later.
So this is the Asa.
Oh, I made a new notification sound too, like that.
Yeah. This is the part 2 of it, and it's like just having it on in the background and like just listening to what they say is fucking hilarious in itself. It's basically what I do with these.
Did you send that in the big gay chat?
In the home chat. Big gay is the voice chat. Or you need to watch like the first like 20 seconds of it. Like just like actually like watch it, and then you could probably like have like it in the background.
Welcome back to another episode of the Sleepy Weeby Show.
I can just look at him and just assume he's normally fucking funny guy.
Yeah.
It's a badass shirt too.
Also, the bottom screwed off.
The fucking pocket pussy that he just brings out and starts
Yeah.
singing with it.
Special guest.
Oh yeah, he
Hello,
always
here's
plays
my-
the piano in the beginning.
Renowned adult
In the beginning, he always plays
entertainer.
the piano.
Also, Kira.
Like sometimes it's actually really good and really like
Yeah, that time. it
done
didn't
really well.
Wait a second.
I like
This
his
screw
room.
Yeah,
is
yeah.
bad.
This
Yeah.
room
That's
is
clearly
comforting.
used.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
missing
Yeah,
a piece
dude,
on
I
the
want a
bottom.
room like that,
Oh,
like really kind of like
it
compact,
is.
like
The most
almost
disappointing of
claustrophobic, but
all,
not.
It's not mine.
Oh,
They're just
it's
talking
more
about
like
the
comfy.
flashlight.
No. Who's this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, ew, Steve, it's dripping.
Ew.
Is it dripping because you cleaned it, or is it...
I don't know.
No,
I think
then it's not.
I think I put water
He always thought it was
in it.
hers, but it was just like a
Definitely
normal,
Vaseline.
like
Wait,
a
this is not
generic
yours?
one.
Also, there's like a hair stuck to it.
Where- There's a hair inside here.
Why is he still touching it? Why are they touching it if they don't know whose it is?
Steve.
That's
No.
fucked.
It's
Okay,
it's
we're not getting
no,
up
it's
on a
his.
foot.
But the
Oh, he's just
actual
fucking around.
model,
Dude,
they
I thought
thought,
this was
yeah, but the
yours.
model they thought
This
was
is
he
not
thought was
yours.
Asa's
How
model.
do you know it's not
'Cause,
yours?
but it's a generic brand one.
Oh, god dang it.
It also
Well,
doesn't
can I
have
just
my
bang
name on it.
yours?
Oh, man. So I wanted to I wanted to start with that.
He actually has a
Because,
girlfriend
you know, you
that's
have a new
always like
Pornhub
usually in the back,
podcast.
Yes.
and then
Didn't you just send
um,
Bob and Kalila
I
a
think it's
box
just fucking
I
funny.
did.
your flashlight?
So I
Because
had...
this is been using this for years now. So this is the
Ew.
only,
Oh my dream's been crushed because this isn't your
I would
vagina.
like some, I
Confirmed.
like some products. That's all.
Wait,
That's
hold on.
all.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna put this down.
Wait, but before you... I mean,
Yeah.
go ahead and put it down.
Yeah.
It's like
What-
saying this shit like
How's-
all his
how'd you see
girlfriend's
it?
just
So
staring
greasy. So
mundanely
greasy.
at them.
I mean, because I have...
Oh, it's
electric
greasy?
buzz.
Probably.
Okay.
Ew.
But-
Yeah, he uses Vaseline
Ew,
on
it's
it and
so-
shit
I
like
just
that.
Ugh.
Peek inside.
Well, I mean,
wait. What did you see?
It's
Can I
like...
show them?
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, it's your
so-
flashlight.
Okay, it's tore up. But it's,
I kind of don't
it's
want to look
tore
inside
up.
it.
You see- Yeah, it's like there's kind of.
Don't get queasy. It's the CB Weepy Show. Oh.
The funny thing is that he did like later on he starts actually like not showing stuff like that because of the demonetized stuff. And it's funny as fuck. Okay, that one. That one has like this one's with his brother, and this one is probably one of my more favorite ones, along with like the Asa ones.
I just shot a text.
Wait, are you gonna watch the new one that I sent?
Yes. Yeah, I was just texting.
Uh,
My bad.
Just tell me when you're gonna start it, because I want to start at the same time.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I gotta open the actual thing first.
Would you say to me?
And 3, 2, 1, go.
Would you say to me? You want it? If you want it, I'll take it. What?
That's his brother talking, Bobby.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of the Stevie Weeby Show. I'm Bob.
Is that an accent?
His little bigger
It
brother.
is.
No, that's his.
Oh.
Well, he's making a
All
like a
right,
voice, but I don't
welcome.
think
We
it's like an
have a very
accent.
special episode tonight.
It's
'cause
just.
we
Oh, I thought he
have
was sitting on that chick's lap.
Kalila and
That's his
Bobby
wife.
Reeby
No, that's actually
and
his girlfriend.
Gobi, and
Oh.
this is our 10th episode. And what was that, Stan?
That's Bobby's girlfriend.
You heard that Bob plays the piano? Yeah, he's very good. What else did you want to know?
What the fuck?
You wanted to see a friendly
Yeah, Stan's actually like that.
competition,
Puppet's actually like
piano
like
competition
an
on
actual
who
like
could
thing
play
that he
the
does a
most
lot
soothing
too.
Music.
Is
I
like.
kind of like
How
that.
come the
but
skeleton's out,
What's
like,
the
you can see
criteria?
it?
Who's gonna be?
Is he
Who's
just
gonna be the
like it like
judge?
that?
Kalila's gonna be the judge.
Skeleton?
Okay, so Kalila, you're gonna have to face towards the Tribe Called Quest poster.
Okay.
Bob, come over here.
I think you should do first round.
No, because she can't know who's playing.
Oh, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know who's gonna
Alright.
play.
Blind.
All right.
So just go over there.
Okay, I'll go over.
Damn it.
Go over there.
Okay.
What?
There we go.
Oh, he actually knows how to play.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Pause it. Okay.
Okay,
What time are you at?
156.
Because mine paused. Yeah, mine paused a little bit. All right. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. He lives in LA, like this, like they, all of them live in LA, and I want to meet Steve, just so I can like make, like obviously hang out, but I want to make a song with him, with that piano. I
Oh,
love
he
the way the
can
piano
too.
sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like a hang on it. Like I'd hear this stuff. in,
Bobby,
like,
the one playing right now, he was taught by a teacher. So he's actually like, actually taught with from. It was funny because he talks about his teacher, and his teacher's like some Russian lady that if he missed one note, they would slam the thing on his fingers.
No! Disharmonic!
Bravo, boys. Bravo.
I've really only liked sounds
Okay,
from old
so
pianos
what-
anyway. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
I like both very much, but I would have to say the first one made me think about my dead father. And it was more like Eric Satie kind of.
Yeah.
So my vote is for the first one.
Yeah, that was me. but just in Bob's defense, he's a lot more. Gobi.
No,
Oh, wait, no, but Gobi. But the thing is Bob is highly trained. He's a highly trained pianist.
It was fucking bullshit. Because you practiced. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. A musical company. So I would have created something better. Gobi, shut the fuck up, Gobi.
Grab her. Put her on your lap.
What do you mean?
So she doesn't.
Like everyone
Fuck up,
else,
Gobi.
like everyone else was just
Okay,
like,
so
hey,
let's,
calm down. Like, shut the fuck up.
Let's move the segment.
Yeah.
And let's discuss
Yeah, Gobi's the
Gobi?
Alright.
Okay.
their dog.
Gobi.
Good, right?
Yeah,
Gobi,
it's going
Gobi.
good.
I like it. I like
That's
it.
what I wanted. That's
What are we doing?
We're gonna
All right.
we're gonna actually move the cameras.
This is
Okay,
fucking
so-
hilarious, dude.
Oh shit, hold on. I have a dungeon.
Woo. Or,
Oof.
well, the rest of it, you don't have to actually watch. You can just listen.
I didn't get a chance to turn it on. I'll tell you when I left off and I'll get to it. My bad. My team went very far. Da-na-da-da-da-da. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-da. Ba-na-da-da. Na-na-na-na-na.
Listen to the way that he writes his dreams. It's fucking hilarious as shit. And you're just like, what the fuck?
course I die immediately. Yeah, like I'm being targeted by these guys. Holy shit, I keep dying. Of course, I have to be like in the spikes.
Did you pause the video?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I told you.
Oh.
Shit. I legit fucking died 4 times, and no one else has.
Oof.
Oh, you wouldn't let me res him. Holy shit, dude.
Holy shit. Well, when you get the chance, just tell me what time we left it off at. Like, I think
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
what I said. I was gonna tell you as soon as I'm done.
I think I
with this
got it.
run.
Bungo. A bungalow. Was it Necromancer's Tomb again?
Yeah, I joined
Okay,
like
well-
after they finished the first boss.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee pee
Go pee.
and then get some foodie, maybe. If I find any.
Alright. Well, good luck. Damn it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Haha, funny meme. Okay. Oh, you're 46 now.
Yes, I am.
Are you still in the dungeon?
Still in the dungeon. Need more bosses.
The same
to
one?
take out. Yep,
Same one or a
necromancer's
different
time.
No. I mean, like the same, like with the same people, or did you already like
Oh
do
no,
that one and then?
oh
go
no,
to
I'm
another
doing the same one I was doing since.
When I left.
Yeah, since I told you.
Yeah. You sound like fucking Larry the Cable Guy. Like actually, it doesn't sound like a fucking like it's similar. It's like it sounds exactly like him.
Oh, jeez.
That feel when you plug in your phone at like 2% and then it dies anyways, and you're like, what the fuck?
Right. It's just inaccurate. If my fucking
Wow.
teammates would come over to me instead of walking in with no health. It's like I have an aura. I have an aura. Like a maximum of how much I can heal. Clearly, no one understands that.
The struggles of being a healer.
Right. This is the first. Well, I've never taken a role like this. Overwatch. I'm
Yeah.
all DPS.
Yeah. Now you know how the healers feel.
Yeah, I know.
That should give you more of a like an appreciation for them now, because you're like, if this is what they have to deal with all the time, then fuck.
Well, I've always appreciated them. Like even if I'm not like
yeah,
getting
but
healing.
yeah,
it's
but like it's like appreciated like, but you don't know how they feel. Now you do.
yeah, because
so it
all
gives
it's
you
like,
even
oh, you don't
more-
even have to fight. You just have to heal us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're
But
being
like
toxic,
even just healing you, it's like yeah. Even if they're being just toxic, that means basically like, oh, I don't have to heal you anymore. Bye.
I did have a
die.
toxic match in Overwatch when I was streaming today. That's why I was just like, I'm gonna play computer because I feel bullied.
Was this on PS4, Xbox, or whatever?
Yeah, Xbooks. Cause
Oh, no
in-
wonder it's X boops.
Yeah. Cause in any game I play, I always strive to play like the unique. Like I kind of tend to stay away from like
The out of the box characters.
yeah, like oh this character's easy, I'm gonna main him. That's like everyone. And like in competitive play, they expect you to play like viable characters. I play May, and she's like the most underplayed hero. So someone will out of the blue say, well, we're doing bad, so I'm gonna play May because she's not viable.
Yeah.
And I'll say like, I said like,
That's usually what it is.
yeah. So I said, okay, you're being immature. And as they yell at me, I switch to Widowmaker and silence myself as I listen to them. It's funny, but I
I
felt
went-
bullied enough to not want to play anymore, so I came down. Just said I'm gonna huddle in my room and play computer, because computer's nice.
Cool kid.
Yeah, the only reason I have an Xbox is to play that.
But even then, don't you have it on PC now?
I do, but my specs aren't good enough to have like.
Well,
80
we played it that one
FPS.
time.
We did, but I had like. I put it on bad quality.
Well, that's usually what most competitive games end up being like. Most of them end up turning all their settings down.
Yeah, I didn't expect the frame rate to be that bad when I was using it. Oh my god, I just in sync
Actually,
started dancing with this person. What's
I
up?
would say if you're gonna just wait till you get like a PC that can run it a lot better, and then just fucking switch over.
Yeah, cause I really
I
like
mean,
PC.
most of the like esports and everything like that's on PC anyways. Like all that stuff. The only ones that are like the exception is like the fighter games, and that's mostly just it. Like, and then I guess Call of Duty, but I don't really consider Call of Duty like an esport. But most of them are on PC.
Yeah, you don't really see competitive console stuff ever.
I didn't know if you cut out or if you just went like silent. I was like, what happened?
Oh, I think I'm jerking at my mic a little bit.
My bad.
I know some of them have like the. Actually, I don't know. I would assume some of them have like where people will, instead of playing with their keyboard and mouse, they'll use like the controller and shit like that. Overwatch. I don't know.
Some people do that, but like if you're playing like hit scan characters, or, like you wanna mouse to do your flicks.
Yeah, it's a lot more viable to use like a mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, because it's like you have to work with your sensitivity.
Yeah, and you're basically forcefully like handicapping yourself.
But yeah,
And if you're not good at it, basically you're being like a detriment to the whole team.
but like I can see like tank rolls or
Something that doesn't require a lot of like crazy movement, probably, but and like simple shit, probably.
in Overwatch I can see Genji, definitely Widowmaker, like Hanzo, like all like DPS.
I just don't like using controllers. Last time I touched a controller, fucking felt so fucking weird. Like
Right.
when I was doing like I don't know if it depends on the game, but like I was trying to mess with the controller on a game that I used to play a lot, and it felt so fucking weird. Like the only way that it works, like, and still feels fine, is if I play like a game where it doesn't require me to look around.
Why are these guys so bad?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know, like someone just said, why am I dying like in 2 hits?
Holy
Well,
shit.
you're running in their AoEs, and it's
Dude, I had somebody literally do that to me, like, or say that in an end game dungeon from one of the harder, newer ones.
and again,
Dude was
someone
like,
complained about him.
I keep dying instantly, but he was fucking like walking and like going, like doing this weird thing where he was like attacking from behind and then slowly going around the boss to the front, and then he would die
Yeah,
whenever
like-
he got to the front. He would die every time he got to the front. I was like, "You're dying because you're going to the front part," and he was like, "I don't know why I'm dying." LOL. I was like, what the fuck? Are you
Yeah, it's
talking
exactly
about?
what this guy just said. And he's like, you don't have an idea, but
And then he was like getting hit from these like really big AoEs, and he was like, he wasn't even near me. And I was like, no. Everybody was like, no fucking shit. You just got hit by a big AoE. Did you not see it?
ugh.
And then like basically this dude, anytime that there was an AoE, he would get hit and die from it every single time. So like the healer was basically being like, fuck, I have to res this guy like every 2 seconds because of it. I was like, Jesus Christ. But I can give him some slack and his teammates, because he was in a guild with like 2 other people in the queue, and all of the in the party, and all of them, that was their first time playing the dungeon. I'm assuming none
shit.
of them, except for like 1 or 2, or like except for like the 2 other ones, saw a guide, like watched the guide or like knew what to look for and everything like that. This guy just went fucking completely blind, and
Guys!
then he was a warrior, the one that kept dying, and then we had another warrior that was not from them, but was like completely like his own thing, and him and I were basically like forced to like carry them through the dungeon.
Ugh, I hate carrying.
Yeah, and at the end, at the last boss, we had to explain the mechanics of the boss to the guy. Like we basically had to write out a guide for him in the chat rather than him looking up a guide and everything.
You should have just said, "Hey, good
But no,
luck,
but
buddy."
like no, but I wanted to finish it because like it's not like
Oh,
I
like
can
you didn't
easily
even
just like
continue. You just waited for him, like to tell him.
yeah
like...
we basically just had to like we took a little 3-minute break or 5-minute break, like everybody was just doing their thing real quick. Then we like explained it to him, like when he does this thing, do this. When he does that, do this. If you don't have this in your hotbar, put this in your hotbar and then use it at these times. Like, we kind of had to like explain like him, and like mostly the other warrior was helping him more or less because the other guy's a warrior.
Was it like an optimal like team choice, or was it just one of those? Like,
No, no,
yeah.
It was everybody from that guild was doing bad. One of them was even like the weird thing was one of them had like the same kind of gear I did, like the end game gear, and was basically the same item level as me, but he couldn't hold. He was a tank, and he couldn't hold the boss's aggro at all. So the boss kept turning around and around because me and the other warrior kept the actual like good warrior were actually taking the aggro from the tank, but I had no idea how me and the other warrior were doing that. The other warrior was lower leveled, like he was under geared. Then I was basically at the same gear level, and I don't know how I was able to take aggro from it. And I was thinking there was only two possibilities. One, this guy doesn't know his class very well. He just happened to get all this good gear, but still isn't that great. Or two, he is trolling. Him and his team are trolling. Like they're just fucking around. Like,
do you get like throwers?
Just pretending.
ever?
Just no, never. But I'm assuming that's what these guys were doing because the first telltale sign was the dude on the tank that I was talking about. Instead of there's two paths that you can take, the left way and the right way. The right way just takes you straight to the boss. And then the left way you have to go down, and then you have to like fight these monsters, and then after you're done kill the monsters, then a gate goes down. But he went to the left way, and then was like fighting the boss, fighting the monsters. Then he dies. Then he when the monsters leave, he resurrects himself, and then we start telling him just go like. Use unstuck to go back to the top and then just go the left way. And then he was like, okay. And then he starts running to like the gate, and then he's like, the gate's closed. And we're like, no fucking the gate's closed.
First of all, the first thing you told him.
We already told him use unstuck and everything like that.
Yeah.
He was acting like unstuck wasn't in his vocabulary. Like he didn't know what it was. So I was just like,
what is
so
that?
the first thing that was like a sign was he doesn't know what unstuck is, even though he has like the highest level gear.
Is that a
skill?
skill?
Then the second thing was he said the gate's closed. Like no fucking shit, the gate's closed. And then like we had to tell him to go around it. And then like the third thing was he couldn't hold aggro. He kept dying on the last boss. So on the last boss he kept dying. From the boss, and then me and the other guy basically had to run around like getting the boss away from his dead body so the healer can heal, like res him up. So it was like a big fuck fest, and I was like, it took us like 30 minutes just on the last boss, I think, and I was just like, I do not want to be here. Like I was glad it was over when we finally did it.
Yeah. Cooperation is key.
Like that was probably one of the worst experiences of that dungeon that I've had. Like every other dungeon, every other time that I've done that dungeon, it was like that, like really fucking fast. Like everybody like knew what they were doing, fucking just all the bosses did their shit, and then like
you're giving a
got the loot,
motherfucker a guide.
went to the next one. This guy or this whole guild. Or like this group of people in this guild were just like fucking like idiots or trolls. I don't know. I'm assuming that they were trolls because I would hope that they were trolls. I hope that they were just fucking around. that they actually knew what to do. But the dude was like so fucking good at being a tank that he was like, I'm just gonna fuck with these guys and just let go of aggro and then give it to these guys and then like take it back and then like just do that just to like frustrate us or something like that, just to be like a fucking funny guy to his fucking group of friends. But it like since I thought that that's what they were doing, I didn't get as mad. I was just kind of like wanting it to be over because I was just like I just want to like go AFK and like fucking do shit rather than like have to do this dungeon right now. Are you waiting for the thing again? Where are you?
I teleported the Frontera. I just finished a quest.
A quest.
A queef.
Okay.
Mounchy. Hello,
Merchant. Give me the.
Oh shit, that was a lot of XP.
The weird thing is that we've always said Velica, but it's actually like everybody else pronounces it Velika, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I don't think it's Velika.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I hear it like all the time. I'm like, but then I hear everybody in NMAS saying Velica. I'm like, yeah, it was fucking Velica. I was right.
Yeah, Velika just sounds like. Why would you call a fucking awesome ass place Velika? That's like a.
Yeah, there's no
that's
E's.
Like
There's no double E's.
that's like that's like something I'd name like an ugly black girl. Hey, Velika.
I thought you were gonna say an ugly dog.
Oh, like that'd be even grosser. Like imagine that. Like,
dude, you want to know?
hey, this is my dog
fucking,
Tim and Velika.
Dude, you want to know something?
Hmm.
My mom thinks pugs are ugly, and I was like, they're so ugly, they're cute. What the fuck do you mean?
Like, I feel bad for those things. Like, I normally don't
love
have sympathy
pugs.
for dogs, but those things, like,
The
they're just
only
born
thing I
to
have
breathe
sympathy.
difficulty.
The only thing that I don't that I feel bad for with dogs is purebred dogs,
Right.
or quote unquote purebred dogs, because they're basically just like inbred like things that basically have like the worst life ever.
They don't, yeah.
But if you
And then,
get a mutt, they don't have any of the problems that a purebred does. Like a lot of health problems that they end up getting.
What the fuck? Selling potions gives you 0.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Wait, what kind of potions are you selling?
I'm selling the minor.
Those ones I think don't give any gold, but the major ones do. Or not the major ones. The major ones.
Pentient box.
And then the prime ones they also sell, but you want to keep the prime ones because those are the ending ones.
Cutthroat
Kitty.
crystals. Kitty.
Butt choke harbor.
But what do we call it? Like when we started, we called
Butt
it something.
chode carburetor.
Yeah,
or
but
something
yeah,
like that.
butt chode carburetor. Yeah, where are you going? Butt chode carburetor.
Yeah, something like that. I just remember butt and carburetor. I don't remember what the
definitely
middle was.
recorded that.
Of course. Every time we play, you always record something, and I have no knowing of it whatsoever until like.
Bro, it
mention
always
and I'm
appears
like,
on my
oh.
YouTube channel, like 2 or 3 hours of me just playing this and you in the background. Because we always just say funny shit, and it's just like, I gotta remember this.
We never remember it. Oh my god.
Where would we be if it weren't for butt chode carburetor?
I don't know. Same place.
I probably wouldn't have made it through the year without my TERA.
I probably wouldn't have made it. Okay, where the fuck are you now?
Frontera.
Okay, where in Frontera? Because I'm here.
I'm in the city where like I'm by the merchant.
What does that mean? By the merchant. Okay, that's like fucking way out over here.
It's just on the left.
What the fuck are you doing sitting there? You
I'm
fucking.
fucking crying.
I'm gonna fucking fight you.
Oh, look at you. Hold on. I never got a close look up on this girl.
You mean any look? Because
Oh,
I've never
jeez.
shown this character to you.
Looks like a.
Alright, you see all this? You see all this like dark shit? Like all like fucking hell and everything like that?
Yeah.
Alright, now look at the mount.
Where did you get that thing?
Fashion coupons.
What the hell
You
is
wanna see
that?
it?
That's just.
It's a fucking duck with a fucking afro and fucking headphones.
He's wearing high tops. You can't
Hell
tell
yeah,
me
dude.
this is either the
Bro,
silliest or the gayest thing.
Bro, he's got chucks on. What the fuck?
This is just something
Look at him
you'd yell at
dance.
me for. Oh my god, that's amazing. This is just something you'd like face palm, like if I just walk up and say like, "Hey, look, I got a new mount."
Yeah, I would, and I do when I did this. But the only reason why I have it right now is because it was basically free, and it heals HP and MP when you're using it. What are those fucking Pringles?
Yeah, there are Pringles. Original.
I know. I would only eat the originals.
Yeah,
Why
they
would I
like
want
any
other
other
ones?
flavor they tried to make suck.
You want to know the only Lays that I eat?
The original, the yellow.
No, I
Oh.
only eat the lemon ones.
Lemon?
Yeah, or lemon or whatever.
Oh, the light green.
Yeah.
Kinda busy here.
Oh, where do you
Look at
get?
him dance.
Why? Your age is past.
It looks so silly.
He's dancing.
Are you doing like this, or is that how he just normally?
Yeah.
How does he
No, that's what
normally
I'm doing.
dance?
He doesn't dance at all.
Oh, he
It's
just-
just
he
me
ju-
hitting spacebar.
He's just dancing. What's his name?
What is his name? Daffy, but not
Huh.
not like Daffy Duck. It's DAFI. I bet they only changed it to
'Cause
that.
it- yeah, to
because
make
they
him
would've
seem
gotten a
queer.
Copyright strike. No, because they probably would have gotten like copyright or like sued because if they spelt it that way.
I'm pretty sure it's just because he looks queer.
No, they changed it because he looks queer and because they would get sued.
Like if I'm looking at him right now, he looks like fucking Robbie.
That's my new noise. Do you like it?
Yes, I do. Where do I get? Like imagine like doing that when someone asks you a question, just like out in public. Where do I get scrolls to it?
What?
You sound like just a fucking alien gun now.
No, it sounds like fucking Donald Duck when he. But like fucking, he's just like getting his fucking ass fucking like shoved down fucking tube. I don't fucking know. Well, okay, what are you asking?
Where do I get dungeon scrolls?
Okay, follow me, little boy. So what do you need What do you need dungeon scrolls for?
Well, because outside of the necromancer's tome, I have two
Well, you
XP
can just
things.
do the thingy. Remember? Okay, go press H.
Reach.
Look at and then like on the necromancer like dungeon one where it says dungeon and then complete necromancer's tomb or whatever.
Eat
Click on it,
juices, find
and then go to dungeon entrance. It's right there.
Oh.
You don't have to pay for a scroll.
Well, then
Also,
what are the
I don't
point
know
of
if this-
scrolls for then?
Well, it's if you're not going to, if the dungeon doesn't show up on something like that, then you could do that. Then you use like the new scrolls, but. Oh, by the way, I was like mixing down like some like slam songs. I said.
So I heard about stems.
I think the version that I did of one of them sounds better than one of the versions that they gave out, because they gave out also like the full, like something like the mix that the actual dude made, like the original, like what the original sounds like, and then I compared it to my own, and then the one that they made sounds like shit. Like it still has like the same instruments and everything like that, but compared to like the mixing, theirs doesn't sound that great. Or
just the stems,
like
or
well, they send the stems, but they also send the song like as like what they released.
Oh.
Like to the public. Everything. So like this one right here.
Are you gonna relapse it with your vocals?
No, it actually has vocals, but the funny thing is the vocalist sounds like me. Or like I sound like the vocalist. So like it sounds like when I'm listening to it, like through these speakers, I'm like, I could have done these. Like I'll play the version that I mixed. If I can find it. Okay, well this is the shit one, but let me get the better one. Because there's a tempo change in one of them, in the first one, that I didn't notice till after I rendered it. So like the drums end up like kind of fucked, because for some reason they gave the snare, the hi-hat, and everything else, but they don't give you the kick. So they only give you like a MIDI track of the kick, so you have to like get your own kick and then fucking use it.
I don't know much about FL, but I've used kicks to make my lo-fi beats. Jung kick is one I use a lot.
But you know the like when you're writing it out with like the MIDI notes and everything like that.
Yeah.
They basically gave me that file of it. So like no matter so even if I
like
change the tempo
thing where...
Yeah. So even if I change the tempo of it, that won't move anywhere. So it won't go faster or slower like in the thing. So I have to manually fix it. Okay. So I'm gonna play their.
So it gives you
version
the
of
piano roll, but you can't like change the speed or anything of it.
Yeah, so I have to make like
That
multiple. I have to make multiple MIDI clips, or like piano clips or whatever to and then edit the longer ones so it actually fits, and everything like that. Like it fits the tempo switch, but like it's kind of like an easy fix. Because especially when they give you like the original one, so you can like reference it and then like change it.
That's not too bad.
So yeah, all right. So this is their version of this. So the vocal you can hear, but not that well. And the guitars kind of sound like flat, I guess. And then this is the one that I did.
I like the Yeah, I see what you mean by like the previous one was flat because there's no...
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch back and forth between them real quick. This is theirs, and then mine.
Yeah, it just sounds just like noise from their point of view. It's not terrible, but like
Yeah, but like in this genre and everything like that, you don't really want the buzziness up from the guitar. You usually cut that shit out when you're doing it, but like they just left it in, and then like it sounds muddy. That's what I want to say. Like it sounds like everything's kind of meshed together. It doesn't really sound that great. Kind of like there's no I want to say like dynamic. Or like everything meshes, but meshes in the wrong way. So like the bass guitar and then like the kick, or like the low end of the actual like normal guitar clash, which ends up making it it not sound that great, and it makes it sound kind of like what's the word that I'm trying to think of? I would say annoying, but that's not the word. It's kind of like it doesn't sound right. Like if you hear like a properly mixed song and then you hear a muddy mixed song, you can tell a difference.
it just sounds
Just
like
from-
like I don't know. It's probably not accurate, but it's like moving your earbuds in a way that's just like, oh, they're not in right.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I got a way to explain it. In the case of this one, you can't really notice things that if it was in a good mix. Like in their version, the
Like
the
you can't
vocals
point
sound
out
drowned. The vocals sound drowned out by the guitars, so you can't really hear the vocals that well. Same thing with the bass guitar. Usually,
I feel like I have
you can't really
problems doing
notice-
that too, honestly.
you can't really notice a bass guitar being played, or like you can feel it, but you can't like hear like the shit going on. You like can't hear him like fucking actually playing. You just hear like the fucking thing, like he's just playing one fucking note, like just continuously. Like
It's
and, you can't even hear like the strum part, like the actual noticing of him strumming different notes. It just sounds like one fucking continuous like long note that just somehow got suspended. In
And what
fucking
sucks
air
about
and
that is like there's
continuing
nothing
on.
wrong with it if that was the actual case, like in Tris, because
Yeah, like
the strumming
with,
is
with like black black
completely
metal, the
absent.
tremolo picking so fast, picking is like really fast, and then you have like reverbs and stuff like that masking it, so it sounds like almost like a synth playing just like one continuous.
Yeah, but
note,
the thing
it's
is that's
actually,
done
like,
on
guitar.
purpose, and that's what
I know,
that's what I love
but
about
that's what
it.
I mean. Like that,
In
that
this
stuff,
case, it's just
that's like specific to that genre. That's like a specific characteristic, where things kind of like you want certain things to be muddy with each other, but with this,
yeah,
type of shit, you
you're
don't want
putting
that.
you're putting each component in a very
Yeah,
similar.
you want it in its
way.
own. You want it in its own area in the audio spectrum. So you want your guitars to be more mid-based. A lot of them will occasionally cut a certain part in the middle of an EQ for the vocals to go through, because vocals usually tend to be in the mid range. So like they'll usually cut around there. Then they'll cut so the bass guitar only has the low end of a spectrum, like the rumbly bass part. Same with the
Yeah.
kick. And then that's when side chaining and certain things like that come into play, where when a kick hits, immediately the bass guitar hits volume 0 and then back up once the kick ends.
That's why I'm
like that
like
fucking fast. Like fucking it's fucking like the bass is gone. And then you're just like, and then all you hear is the kick. So like it doesn't muddy up the mix, because like if you have multiple low end frequencies like clashing together, it'll just basically have like a non-smooth rumbling sound that just goes fucking like wacko in your ears, and you're just like, that doesn't sound right.
That's why like I kind of never had the thought of making upbeat songs or like anything. Like I want to do TERA because like I have like ideas in my head that like
Oh, you know the rumbling sound that happens when you have like two notes playing and they're like right next to each other at the same time, and it doesn't sound right and it sounds fucking weird, and
Like-
it's kind of
like fucked up harmony that like you have to get
Yeah, like
perfect.
that. Nobody wants to fucking hear it, but like you have two notes hitting.
like,
At
at the same time.
yeah, you have like
Yeah.
F and F minor playing at the same fucking time.
Ew.
And it doesn't sound good and it doesn't sound right. That's basically what it kind of sounds like when your low end is like rumbling and like fucking up, is basically just having those two notes hitting but on a lower octave, and it doesn't sound right. It sounds like fucking messed up, and nobody would like it. except for like fucking weirdos that are into that weird shit like that and are basically like anti-music, where everything that's wrong is right to them. Where it's
Oh
like you
yeah,
don't want to have
Zaster
it
did
muddy,
that.
and then they like make it muddy as fuck.
Yeah,
And
Zaster
then it's
did
like
that
you don't want like two notes playing at the same time. He puts like fucking 20 of them all next to each other.
They legit made a song called Disharmonic Convergence. I think that's what it's called. And it's like a 2-minute song of just them like purposely getting notes wrong. But it sounds good
Or
because
right.
again, it's on purpose.
yeah, or right. but yeah, like but most of those things aren't done purposefully. Like it's usually just like like with this mix, it might have sounded like what mine does to them through their speakers, because speakers like depending on where you are in a room, how big the room is, what speakers you're using and everything could change the sound of it. So they could have listened to this and gotten so used to hearing it that it sounds good to them, but then like when they compare it to like a different mix, it sounds horrible.
Oh, hi.
That's
Hi,
like
Mark.
that's like the bad thing about songs. You'll work on like a song for like fucking like full day with like nonstop, and like you'll think the mix is good, and then you'll go listen to like some other shit, and then you come back and then it sounds like shit to you now, because you're just like, you listen to like a properly mixed track and then you listen to yours and you're like, this does not sound good or right. The only thing is, I might actually bring up a little bit of the high end on the guitars, because it sounds kind of like I put a whole like low cut on the whole thing.
I kind of like the drop, I guess.
What the fucking like
the
the
woman
the
voice
boom?
line. Yeah, that
like the-
and the woman's voice line. I was just like, oh, that's new.
Oh yeah, the woman's voice line is actually from the original, but like they didn't give me the voice line, so I just cut it from like the fucking mix that they had.
Nobody will stop me from being the one that'll throw the switch and gas you out of this life for good, you son of a bitch!
See, so they gave you that. They don't give you that part. They just give you like the instrument. So I just ripped it from them and was like, "I'll take it."
So do they know? Do they know doing it?
Yeah, they gave it out publicly.
Oh.
Like they put like comment on this post, and then we'll message you and send you the link to get these. And I was like, fucking send them. And they sent them to me, and I was like, okay. But they sent me those like last month, and they sent me those last month, and only today did I decide to like download them and try it. The funny thing is that they gave the snare like in this mix, you don't hear really well what they did to it, but they give you 2 layers, or technically like 5 for drums. They give you like the overhead like left, overhead, right, and then like what is it? Then they gave me a top and bottom of the snare, and then on the bottom one it has a ringing sound to it. Like, you know how like when like you loosen up a snare and you hit it, it has like that ringing sound that kind of goes with like gore grind and shit like that.
You mean like
where
that?
it sounds like really fucking loud, like the fucking like weird ringing, like high pitched ring snare that people that they use in like
yeah,
gore
that's what I
grind
was
and shit
trying
like
to
that.
explain. Like, it sounds kind of cheap, but it like.
Yeah, but it's fucking good when you hear it. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I used to not like
I
that
love
when
it.
I was listening to grindcore. Like, I'd always like,
When I
why isn't
first
sound
heard
like
it,
slam drums?
when I first heard it, I was like, "Yo, I need that." And then that's why I originally loved the the pan snares and everything like that, because it sounded different and it had like a cool tonality to it that you didn't usually hear. And then like I would start hearing it in like gore grind and like like just grind bands and stuff like that. And I was like, so this must be where the inspiration for that came from. Like that was my thought. Like the idea of it was like that or something like that. But they give you like a layer that has it, but it's not as prominent as like fucking, let's say like Last Days of Humanity, like fucking like like fucking like you can audibly hear it really well.
It just
It was
sounds
like
like
a
you're
kind
like
of-
how you have like a can, like a bean, like a old
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
can of beans.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
With no beans in
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and you're just whacking it against a pole, like. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. Well, that's what I like about it. I like that tone.
I
just
know,
think it
it's
sounds
just
like cool, but like I never understood how how you would do that until like a friend of mine that's a drummer explained to me like you just loosen up like a part of your like your drum kit, like your snare, like with your tuning key, like you just loosen it, and then you just fucking start hitting it, and then it does that.
I want
was
to
like,
get into
ooh.
drums really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because my friend really knows.
I told my friend that I wanted to get one of those electric drum kits, but he was a crust punk, and he was like, no, you don't want that. No. And I was he was like, he looked like upset at me because I said that. But then I was, but then I was like this. I'm only getting it because the place that I live at is too small to have a drum kit. Like there's no place for me to put it. If I have an electric drum kit, it's really small, and like I can take it apart real quick, and like just have it somewhere. Like that was my thought process. It wasn't because electronic kit, and I was like, no, I just want
Is
it because
this the
it's fucking
same
small.
guy by chance that like would always spill like sticky soda on him, and then like when you try to clean it off?
Well, he wouldn't do it on purpose, but if he spilled something on himself and you tried taking it off him, he's like, no. He's like, that crust. Like you talk like that, like whenever really crust punk was in. But
I still want to make my cool.
the funny thing
jacket.
is that these booms that I added, like the bass booms, were actually already in the original, but you just can't hear them because of how badly mixed it is. Like the only way that you can tell that they're there is like if you look at the waveform itself and you like look at and you can see the bass part.
Hold on just a second. I want to wash my hands.
You're gonna wash your hands? What are you gonna wash them with?
Soap. Because I'm eating chips and my hands are all.
No,
soapy.
you. I heard watch.
Oh, wash.
I know, but I wanted to make a joke. I wanted to make it funny.
What? Because I sound stupid.
No, because I wanted to see what your reply would be.
Well, I could wash my hands with my feet.
With glasses, duh.
Hand glasses. But you're like, whoa, but hands don't have eyes, and then like I send you like a picture of fucking Ubi.
But the hills do.
I'll be right back.
Oh, where is the new? No, this is where I was. What the fuck is it? Oh. 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 Excuse me.
Oh, party match complete.
Oh.
Oh, of course, someone just said priest not here. I'm just gonna tell him, sorry guys, pissing.
Pee-peeing. Oh, this is a new song that I just started a few days ago.
That was
It's
just
really
playing.
bad.
That was voice.
Well, that one was like a like a bootleg that I did of one of the new songs from 88 Rising. So I was like, oh, Joji's in it, so I'm just gonna take the part with Joji in it and then make a fucking weird thing with it.
Play away.
And then I did this one. This one's an original one. I didn't take anything like that. The only thing that I used was a quote from Adventure Time because I liked it. I'm gonna have to turn it down.
You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. These ancients are just the beginning. I will command a great and terrible army. He will sail to a billion worlds. He will sail until every light has been extinguished. You are strong, child. I am beyond strength. I am the end.
This sounds like something you make like a long time ago. Like it's almost nostalgic.
That's as far as I got. There's still like, was like 8 more bars to go, and then the fucking intro again, and then a fucking whole different drop thing that I gotta figure out. But then there's this one, because I was bored, and I was like, fuck it, and I made like, that, because I liked it. I liked the original part. So I was like, slow it down, bring it back, pull that fucking shit up, and then fucking slap it on the ass.
Slam.
Slip, slap, slip. Like, if I play the original, it sounds like fucking way higher pitched and faster. Like, this is what I took this from fucking YouTube, and I just took this part because I liked it.
You were fucked up. I was wasted. Midsummer madness. I can't take it no more. No more. Fuck the rules. Fuck the rules.
That part, and then I just took that and fucking slowed the shit out of it.
That was some Adventure Time.
What?
That was the Adventure Time line.
No, that's the 88 Rising with Joji and everything.
Oh.
That was that. The one. This one had the quote in it from Adventure Time, which was, let me get it. Which was this.
Fall. You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. These ancients are just the beginning. I will command a great and terrible army. We will sail to 1 billion worlds. We will sail until every light has been extinguished. You are strong, child, but I am beyond strength. I am the end.
That part. I took that and I put it in here. With a little
Alone. You are alone, child.
I pitched it down a little bit because I like doing that.
There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. These angels are just the beginning.
Ooh. Still a lot of shit that needs to be fixed with it, but that's what I did so far.
I like it.
The sad thing is that this one I can kind of sing like on the like this version of it, but if I try to sing along with the original fucking version of this fucking song, I can't do it for shit. He goes too high in his voice. Okay, I'm gonna go to the dub track and mess with some shit. What level are you now?
I will probably be level
48.
48. Yeah.
By the end of it.
Yeah, by the end of this dungeon.
And then we can do dungeon together.
It is good.
We can do dingo.
Ding. You think we can just
touch
do it as us two?
dingoes.
If I just
no.
focus healing. Oh. Yeah, because I'm just a healer. I don't really do much damage.
Well,
we used to be able to do it with.
You are a healer, which would help, but it would I would probably be taking more damage than you can give back, so it might not work. I mean, we could try, but I don't know how well it would work out.
I mean, we did it with General and Captain before.
Barely though. Like I'm pretty sure like.
Well, we die like
we
every
were,
3
like,
seconds.
almost dying.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
it was mostly me dying because we know.
Yeah, but you weren't even a healer then either.
I'm less of a noob, a boob anyway. Sensei.
Okay, so I got myself something. Okay, well I guess we can do it now, like when you're finished, because I got something that could help me. Let me just give these things back and put these fucking here. There we go. Okay. There we go. There we go. Like that. There we go.
Oh, Donald.
Fuck. I still wish that I can like talk with his voice. So far, I can only do the.
I heard
that.
I
Fucking
heard
when he freaks out.
I heard Donald is I heard he's like really hard to do.
Yeah, I can't really talk with it. I can just do like the tone, but I can't give like the voice part yet. Like kinda, but like you can just hear like the word, but you can't hear it in his voice. You just hear like fucking like. Oh, kind of.
You gotta like not use your actual voice. Yeah, you gotta manage to speak like that. You sound like an orgasmic
I gotta get it right. I'm getting closer just from doing that.
dog.
Like just getting like the vowels down. I gotta figure out. I know. The funny thing is that I know Skrillex can do it really well, because people asked him when he did interviews in like the early 2000s or early 2010s. Like people would like do interviews with him, and then they ask him if he could do it, and then he would do it, and then he's it.
I used to get made fun of for looking like Skrillex. Well, like not really made fun of, but more so just.
And now
like,
people don't care because he's really popular and really, like actually really good, and everybody's like, "Whoa, he's really popular now."
Well, even before, like he was popular.
Like he was popular before, but now he's like radio popular because of like his collabs with like Justin Bieber and everything like that.
Yeah, and that's what now he doesn't even make. Does he still make dubstep anymore? Because I've never checked out his new stuff. Is it like just?
Yeah, he posted a few like not that long ago, or like one or two.
I don't know. I've always been a fan of like when I heard.
I'll show you. I'll play some. He does some cool stuff though, even outside of it, because like obviously you don't want somebody to just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. They'll just get played out and they'll get bored with it. But he comes back to it every once in a while with like a different like style or sound to it. Let me see. Well, there was the Humble song. That one wasn't really fucking dubstep or anything like that, but it sounded cool when I heard it. I gotta plug in the things.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
And then there was the Purple Lamborghini song.
Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini allergic.
I think this one. Ah, I hate you, ad.
Ads are smelly.
I hate Squarespace just because of the ads.
I always have those grudges too. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Okay.
And then he did a remix of a song that I'd never heard of. But then I went and listened to like the original after, and I was like, I like his remix better. Like here we go.
If I hear the remix first, I normally think it's better than the original.
Yeah.
Whitewood's.
But like the original was kind of like
an exception.
It didn't really sound like interesting compared to what he did to it. Like what he did was he kind of did like a reggae like I guess like summer version of like the original, because like like I listened to the original version of it and it doesn't have that like feel to it. Like this is the original one. It has more of like the just like house like feel to it, whereas he did like
I stopped listening to him when he started doing house stuff.
Who? You stopped listening to who?
Skrill.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard like a straight up house song from this guy though, from Skrillex.
Well, like I meant like
He's done like
when
he's
he
done like
collabs.
electro-ish.
Yeah.
He's done like weird like electro and stuff like that.
Just things that aren't
like the one thing that I know that's gonna be beaten to death, like more than it is already, like this month, next month, and then the month after is fucking Future Bass. And fucking like those types of fucking things are, and like tropical house and all that shit. Like you're just gonna see it like fucking like blowing up everywhere in your fucking thing. I mean, they even use like a tropical house like version of what the fuck's it called? The Kingdom Hearts theme.
No.
What the fuck?
I've actually never heard that.
What, the original?
Yeah, I like Square Enix, but I've never actually checked out Kingdom Hearts. I was more. I've
like
always
just the
been
song. Like I've never actually played the games before, but the song itself sounds really good.
I wouldn't doubt Final Fantasy in general. I love their.
So that song, they've made people like they get somebody to do like a remix of it every single time for every song. So it's always like the same song, but like by a different like person remixing it. So like it sounds different but the same. So like this one, the one that I just played like earlier was like the original one, and then there's actually a more popular one that one of my friends actually tried doing a remix of.
I think this was in someone's main menu song hack for Smash.
And it was this one, this song, this one, this version of it was like one of the more popular ones. Like same vocals and everything, but just completely different vibe to it. Well, I think it's by the same person, but it's a different song. But this one's the most popular version, or or most popular Kingdom Hearts intro.
It's melodic.
But they had a tropical house song as like one of the last versions of the song, like the newest one. But outside
Tropical
of
House
Kingdom
isn't
Hearts
like-
3. You'll just listen to this. No, just listen to this version of it, and like just from hearing it, you'll know what it means when I say tropical house. Because like just from hearing it, you'll be like, oh, that type of shit. I'm skipping like 32 seconds. God damn it! All this goddamn water everywhere.
What? Oh, are you talking about the... I know what part you mean by tropical now. It's like the... What would you even call that instrument that I'm hearing?
They use like a pan flute and shit like that for like fucking
Yeah.
lead.
I had an idea.
It was fucking like what the fuck? Yeah. One dude literally made like a meme fucking video on it.
No, 105. No, get your magical place. You're very fantasy. Makes you feel like you're floaty. Get your sexy guitar chords. Oh, and then get your sexy guitar bends. Oh, make a very simple bass line. It doesn't even have detail. Look, it's not even 2 notes. Then you gotta add your sub bass. Don't forget the sub bass. With the tropical house track without a pan flute. Oh wait. Make sure it has that weird curve thing in it. You know that thing that goes ooh. Get your sad death scene strings. Like if you cry every time. Come go. Add some vocal slices. Make sure they're muffled. Cool. Get a stump kick. Get a stumpy kick. Make sure it has a lot of reverb on it. Get some snare things. Make sure it has a lot of reverb on it. Get a tambourine. Most tropical house tracks have at least one tambourine in it. Make sure it has a lot of reverb. Oh snap. Add some beach waves. You know, to make it sound like you're really there. Add a shaker. White noise. And them automation. No, I shouldn't do it like that. It sounds like Oprah. And them automations. Them automation. Here's how it should sound like.
Wow, we're really there at the beach with all the houses. But yeah, they basically got a dude to do like a tropical house track as like the latest one, before the new one that's coming out. And I've never played a single Kingdom Hearts game before, but I know the songs really well because they were addicting when I heard them.
I felt the same way when I like didn't have a Final Fantasy game, but like Final Fantasy X music was like everywhere in my like Spotify playlist.
I just love like the.
And now I love Final Fantasy.
They used the same like lady, but she's actually Japanese and she sings the original version in Japanese, but they had her sing it in English as well for the English release, which is really weird. Also, Def Heaven is releasing a new album.
Oh, isn't that your favorite shoegaze album band project?
Yes, one of my favorite like mixes of black metal and shoegaze. But it doesn't sound like shoegaze, or it sounds more like just like black metal. At least in the ones that they've released, like the like the singles. This one.
Oh, I've never seen their SoundCloud. They have a Bandcamp too, right?
Yeah, that's where I bought
Yeah, that's where I.
That's where I bought my vinyl. I'm pretty sure.
It's a single song. Oh wait.
What?
Oh, I like songs that begin as like reverse.
I read like a whole interview about this album, and they were basically saying like after the release of like New Bermuda and everything like that, they basically all fell in like a depression and not wanting to like write anything or anything like that because they started getting like a lot of like drug abuse and everything like that.
Oh. So that was okay, this was a month ago. You sent me. You wanted me to listen to Honeycomb,
that was
right? Because when I clicked on the link,
that
it
was
just brought me Dollars
yeah
Tracks.
Honeycomb first and then Canary Yellow. Canary Yellow they just posted like 3 days ago.
How long those are upload prior to this? Because everything.
2 years ago.
Oh yeah, that's
They just upload them every time they get like they do a new album or something like that.
This song was really nice.
Yeah.
Unique names.
What's up, SoundCloud? This is Kaylani. From
Thank you
first
for
play
the
to first
ad.
platinum. Find your fans first.
Kaylani.
Fuck ads.
Start uploading today.
Bitch.
Like when I hear like just these two songs, I can tell like some like similarities to like their last releases, but it's basically just their style that I'm hearing. It's more or less just the style that I'm hearing of them. The only time that it starts going really shoegazy is towards the end of the song. Or like halfway point, it starts getting like weirdly like I don't know how to describe it. I guess like pop punky, but not really, because there's no actual like fucking like Blink-182 fucking type of vocals in it. It's just like the instrumental sounds different. But I can't even say pop punk because it doesn't.
Is your voice cut out?
No.
Oh,
Or at least it shouldn't have.
It just seemed like you like paused mid sentence. I'm gonna like these and put them in a little playlist I can listen to.
Like, I really like the intro to Canary Yellow.
I liked it. I liked the one Honeycomb.
Yeah.
Does Suno have a SoundCloud?
I'm not sure. They actually for this
I don't think they
album
do.
they actually have Chelsea Wolfe coming as a guest singer on some of the songs apparently, and then some other people I think I can't remember. Okay, let's see. Pitchfork, tell me what is there to know?
Oh, mystic conch, magic conch.
Magic conch.
Mmm.
I like a lot of the when Def Heaven use a lot of like clean guitars because it goes really slow and then more like melancholic than just like abrasive.
I can dig that. I think I'm gonna hit the sack.
Ah.
I'll
What level are you?
I'm 48.
You're literally like level 48. Come on, what the fuck? At least one.
Alright, one. But I have to log out again. I'm having
Oh,
the
okay.
same. Yeah, I'm having the same issues.
Yeah.
It's the lag isn't as bad. Was before. Oh, shut up, you little launcher singable booby.
Did you just call me a lawn chair? You said launcher or something like that, but it sounded like lawn chair when I heard it. I was like, what the fuck?
I said launcher.
Yeah,
I was talking.
but I
about
heard, but you were yawning when you said it, so it sounded like lawn chair. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? You call me a fucking lawn chair? How is that an insult? I mean, I guess it's an insult, but what the fuck?
Yeah, you
Don't
ain't.
be all mean about it.
You ain't no living room sofa. You're a lawn chair.
You're a fucking lawn chair.
It's like you go to your friend's
You
house.
You ain't no nice fucking suede fucking couch. You're a fucking lawn chair.
Like you're at your buddy's house.
You're a lowly fucking lawn chair
to play video games, and he sits down in his like $200 gaming chair, and he says,
"No, bro.
Whoa! What do you think you're doing? Taking up the good seats? It's my house. You can have the shit peasant chair. It's like a stool."
Dude, no. What if you're doing like a LAN party with your friends, and like nobody's fucking talking, and then like you die, and then you yell, "You fucking lawn chair!" and don't say a word after until somebody fucking says something about it. Like,
Yo, did you call me a lawn chair? And like you just say no. What?
What? No. It's like no. Then they say, "Did you say fucking lawn chair?" And then he's like, "Yeah, lawn chair." What? You guys have never said that before? Like you act like it's fucking like they should know what it is, and you're just like
you're sitting there for
guys,
40
like, you
minutes
never
saying
fucking-
nothing, and all you can hear is like the pitter pattering of like you tapping on your keyboard. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are fucking lawn chairs, all of you. Like,
No. Like you guys are all like on a team and like fucking play something like Overwatch, and then you die to somebody on the other team, and then you yell, "You fucking lawn chair" to the fucking like the like guy that killed you, and then your fucking friends just like stop what they're doing and then just look at you, just like lawn chair.
do we need to
You're
take
like,
a break?
Yeah. You guys have never fucking heard this fucking like somebody yell that? Like what the fuck? I hear it all the time. It's like fucking. It's a cool new saying. What the fuck, guys?
Like your whole family is like lawn chairs.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Do you mean lawn gnome?" You're like, "No, a fucking lawn chair." All right, let's press H, and then we're gonna go to Golden Labyrinth because the Acacia's hideout is annoying as
Find
fuck.
group.
No. Just go to the dungeon entrance. We're gonna do it ourselves.
Oh.
Or we're gonna try. And then I'm gonna pee real quick. We'll come back. All that one. Okay, dude, I need to tell you something. This is fucking weird. Alright, so for I guess like the last few days, I don't know if it's like something that like just randomly happened. But alright, let's just go in here real quick. Alright, but for the last few days I had like this weird fucking like I guess it's like dry skin, like, but it's like hard to dry, you know, like in my like in
Is
my.
it like, does it look white?
I don't know. It's like kind of like it's you know how when you get like when you get like soap somewhere and then it dries and it's kind of like crystallized and then it's kind of like hard and then you could just like kind of like stretch it off and peel it off.
white, like whitey skin. That's just.
But it's not white. It's like kind of like a yellowish, like weird color or some shit like that.
Is it on your hands or?
No. So it's that little dip in on your ear, like between your earlobe and then or like your inner ear, like part, the little dip, right before the canal.
Yeah, like what you
right
your
between
earbuds hanging.
Yeah. So right in between that, I'm getting like this weird, like almost like dried shampoo thing, but like it regrows every day. So like I'll scratch it out, I'll take it all out, and then I'll like the next day it'll be there again, and I'll have to like take it out. But I don't know what it is, and it only started happening like 2 days ago. So I guess it's an ear infection. But if I do it too much, I start bleeding. If I do it like too abruptly, I start it starts getting like a rash or like something like that. But I just keep doing it anyways because it's like I don't know. It's just like I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm assuming it's like an ear infection or something like that, but it's not like an outer ear infection. It's like an inner. It's not an inner ear. It's an outer ear infection. But I don't know. But I just keep fucking with it anyways.
I like look that up, like just like it type like out like exactly what's going on.
What is it, like an outer ear infection or something like that? That's what I'm assuming it is.
Yeah, and like if you think you know what it is, and just Google always has
I've never actually had this before in my like at all, except for like when there's actual like fucking like shampoo or something like that. But I'm just guessing just because it doesn't actually hurt or anything like that until I actually fuck with it. And, like I don't notice it until I fuck with it or like feel it, like with my hand. I'm assuming it's like just something like some kind of like weird infection or like maybe like a I don't know. I would say fungus, but I actually don't think it is. But
if it was fungal, like it would hurt.
Yeah.
Or be like it's serious. Yeah. You may just be dry or lack of like
maybe,
wax in your ear.
But it's like my wax is generally like wet and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's probably just your ear doesn't like.
I don't know. I'll
never experienced dryness.
I'll figure it out eventually.
I don't think this was a good idea.
It's fine. I have 100 health. We're good.
Oh yeah, like and I can heal you and stuff, but like when one comes after me, like I die in a single hit, and this is legit the first room.
Well, that's why you gotta stay kind of far until I need heals, and then you come close.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm just worried.
So, like what? Like I'll show you. I'll give you like an example. Like say the boss is here. Like say this is the dungeon room. All right? Say that the center thing is the boss.
Yeah.
Right, where do you usually stand? Where would you usually stand?
Well, right here.
Like towards the end.
Well, if you're
where would you if you played yesterday or not yesterday earlier? Where were you playing when people were fighting the boss?
Well, this room's kind of too small. Like imagine if it.
I know, but I'm just saying like an example.
Oh, if it was in here, then I would be like right here.
Towards back. Yeah, somewhere around there. That's basically where you want to be in every situation.
I'd only like go close if I want to heal them, but then they target me.
Yeah, okay, okay, let's see. Try to use one of your fucking healing things on me. Okay, that's one of them. Do you have any other ones?
I think that's your generation.
Yeah.
This is like
use the. Yeah. This is the buff one. This is the one that buffs you. So you usually use that when everybody's like waiting around, like right here. When everybody's waiting here, that's when you use it.
How long does it last?
And make sure everybody's in the. 15 minutes. Usually, that's about as long as a dungeon or like a boss usually takes.
So that
15 to 20 minutes usually is like how long like one boss will take. At least towards the.
That's weird because the cooldown is 3 seconds.
The cooldown's 3 seconds, but the effect is 15 minutes.
That's pretty nutty. You're just raping him.
You get over here. So this Valkyrie actually has like some pulling like fucking shit. That's kind of cool. You can find the other one.
Kind of like gravitational thing towards you.
Watch. See, they're all riled up. Kind of like what a tank does.
I
don't know why they keep calling after you.
Yeah, what is the old fucking Princess Itty Bitty doing?
Let's get them all back here.
You know what? I'm putting them to sleep. I put a dead person to sleep. That's.
There we go.
Literally as useless as calling a tall person a midget.
Where the fuck did my map go? Okay, let's go this way. Go this one. We don't go that. What the fuck do you mean? Wait, why can't you talk? My pants? What about your pants? Fuck your pants. Leave them.
But it's bad. It's really bad.
What the fuck? I'm still going to you. That's fucking weird.
Because they know my pants are really bad.
They can smell them.
Put one of the a million. Oh, I put them all to sleep.
Knock them out. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I got it.
Oh, you did one.
I did it.
Good job.
I'm so good.
I'm so good. You just fucking do. I'm so good. Allow us. Dude, Play makes so much fun of fucking like fucking Family Guy because of the way that they like do their episodes where it's like Peter, we need to get you back to being like we need to stop this thing from happening. Like they basically explain the whole episode like in one fucking like sentence and shit.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
And like Oni was just making fun of that. He was like,
"Oh yeah, because as funny as it is, it's just the same
Peter,
structure."
We need to go help my father because he's dying or some fucking stupid shit. Like they explained the whole thing, and they said that in one episode that when Brian died, they said, "Yes, Meg, our dog Brian Griffin is dead." Like at the ending or some shit like that. It's like what the fuck? It's like who fucking says that?
It's like their only goal is just to make you fucking laugh. That's why I like it.
No, I feel like they say that like in case somebody missed the part, like they just joined in and they're just like, "Huh, I wonder what's going on," and then like fucking.
Oh
okay,
no! It's this guy.
Do the buff. Do the buff. Do the buff. Do the buff. Buff.
This is bad, dude.
Right.
Dude,
No,
remember this
we
guy?
got this, fam.
Do you fucking remember this
fam,
guy?
we got this.
This guy ruined
fam.
my life twice. This
Twice.
guy made me piss my fucking bed.
Well, you already pooped, so it's all right.
Yeah, but it's not alright because right now it's really bad and it's terrible. I might even have
Why does he
to
keep going to you?
Cause he knows I hate him.
Oh, maybe he's like tied to. Maybe he goes to the healer. That's why. Just don't attack him whatsoever. Like try not to hit him.
You just want me to be like the trainer.
Just heal me, and that's about it. All you need to do.
You sure you're fine?
Yeah. Valkyrie is actually pretty OP.
I can put him to sleep though, right? Like I just did.
I don't
Okay,
think
he killed
so.
me in a single. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
We
I think
did.
it's because I think the reason why he was able to kill you so easily is because you're a cloth class, like you're just a healer, and your defense isn't that great. So like things like that can one shot you, whereas like for me they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that would have killed
Weird
me.
how like he'll take he'll do that
25,000.
and like look at I'll have aggro, but he'll look at you. So like when he does that type of stuff, just like block it or like get the fuck out. I know you can't block since you're a healer, but just like get the fuck out. Like really use your
Yeah, he's doing that same attack.
evading. Yeah, just use the
Holy
evading
shit.
skill that you have. It should be red. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the C thing. Yeah, hers is it's actually like much better than a lot of them. But how come the ninja
Just do it
gets
like
the
just
crazy one? Yeah, this one.
because the ninja's a ninja.
I'm running.
But you
can't,
still wanna
yeah, okay, that's the only thing I have to worry about when he shoots.
Yeah. That's all. That's run. He's like trying to grab you. I don't know. It's kind of weird. He's like a little pervert. He likes little girls.
Yeah, perv. We
You
respect.
fucking
Damn it.
lolicon.
We respect our lollies here.
Oh shit! I gotta bleed debuff. I got the debuff. Ah! Cleanse me.
I'm trying. How do I cleanse you? There you go.
Ah! Yeah, you did it. There you go.
He only lost 14 health.
Okay, yeah, maybe we should have done this with the party.
How many more
'Cause,
bosses after this guy?
Like 2.
Oh, really? Then that's not.
I mean, look at how long it's taken us. We're barely on bar fucking 9. We've been here for who knows how long, and we just did 1 bar of his health. We've been here for a little bit.
Damn it.
The lucky thing is though, like with them, the second boss, there's 2, and they're like kind of like basically 2 half bosses.
Oh, that's good. I remember like this was the only challenging thing. Fucking this guy. You want to?
Not that he's challenging; he's just annoying.
And he's fucking ugly too. I'm dead if I don't move my ass. Yeah, I kind of just have to circle him when he does this stuff.
Yeah, basically that's all you can do, really. I'm not doing. I guess I'm doing okay damage for like what we're doing, or like for what this boss is, but like I have no clue. Because I'm like so used to hitting like millions like of damage and still like not doing anything crazy. So like usually like for like the bosses that I deal with, it's usually like 1.8 to like 2 million per like per second of damage. I got a debuff. Oh, it's gone. Okay. There we go. But I'm so used to hitting like around like 2 million per second that when I see like stuff like this where it's like
Just like ew.
Where it's like 6,000 per second, I'm like I can't tell if it's good or not. Like for what I'm doing, I don't know if that's just like average or below average or what.
I'm
Because
not
I have
even
to like run.
thousands.
Well, that's because you're a healer. You're not meant to like attack him. Like you're meant to mostly just heal.
Yeah. Priest or
Usually when
is
you
hard.
when it's
Oh,
when it's,
this is when he sucks. Yeah, we totally should
mostly
have gotten
when
a party,
you
dude.
mostly when you get a when you get a group
there he
of
goes.
people.
I do remember.
Usually when you
complaining
get
about
like a
this
full
guy.
when you get a full party, you get the the healer's always going to be at the bottom, no matter what.
I'm just not used to it. Yeah.
Yeah, because you keep trying to attack, even though you don't need to.
I'm trying to put him to sleep sometimes.
Right? Hey. Stop that. Get over here.
I think we lost. Oh.
What do you mean we lost? This is just taking a while.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Shit. You know he's just gonna. Holy fuck, dude. Okay, I need to.
I'm surprised I'm like not getting attacked as much as I usually do.
Well, like you said, he hates lollies.
No, cause like I keep like the Valkyrie's like every time I need to move, it's like the cooldown's already there, so it's like or like the cooldown's over, so like I can just do it again.
Come over here, barrel fart.
Fucking fatty. Get over here, fatty. Aha, fatty. You can't hit me. You're too fat and you're too slow. Ha 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 ha.
So he does the shooting thing simply just because I'm farther away. So he's like, oh, I see a chance. Maybe that's why.
Sure. I mean, he's doing it to me now.
That's the first time. Of course.
No, that was the second time actually.
Here comes his shitty servants. I'm gonna actually attack these.
Yeah, just attack the servants. Like, don't even like really attack the boss.
I'm honestly, yeah, I'm not even doing this. He's back at 65 now, dude.
Seems like every time he does that that move, where he gets a servant, we're already like we got him a down a bar of health.
Yeah. It's like doing half as much work twice.
At least this is getting me used to using this character. I'm not used to like all the skills yet. Sometimes I end up like with them everything that I need to use, not being able to use them.
He stopped using his snot to kill me.
Hey. Add.
Oh my god,
Add.
I can't believe it didn't heal you.
Well, I wasn't close to it. Owie. The first time I died. Alright, I'm good. Ah! Get over here. You're so close.
I was healing myself and then you, and then he did that.
He was like, haha, opportunity to strike.
Nice try. Fuck.
You said nice try as you died.
Oh, what, you gonna do it again? Cause you're a pussy? Mm-hmm.
You pussy. Come on, pussy.
Of
Bet you like
course.
I bet you like girls' pussy.
Wait.
Wait.
No, I'm just gonna keep attacking him. Wait, is he up already?
He gets up and then he gets down again.
62. Oh, God.
Hey, I'm surprised we even got this far.
Yeah.
Getting some dank damage, but my damage is falling off over the length of this battle because my skills are going out too quickly. I took it for you. Don't worry.
Oh, you really? I'm sorry.
You're blocking on a skill, but you're not using it.
I know, but I don't get it. Like, I'm pressing 5, and I'm trying to lock it on, but it just won't
You are.
heal you.
You've already locked it on. You just haven't used it again. I think you have to lock on and then use it again.
I know, it's not like, it's on green, but like when you move out of the reticle, it just doesn't work. I have to be like fucking super accurate to do it.
Hmm. Ah. Get over here, asshole. You like that, asshole, huh? I teleported behind you without you noticing, huh?
You like that, nerd?
Nerd. What a nerd.
Dummy.
Wow, nerd. I bet you play so good, nerd. Slowly starts getting more and more uncomfortable. You're like, I'll fucking suck your dick, nerd. It just gets like fucking weirder and weirder.
Whoa, kiddo. This is the thing that pisses me off more than anything.
Once we kill this guy, we should just get a party.
Yeah, can we do it mid game or?
Yeah, we can probably. What do you want to try?
Yeah.
Or just let him kill you. Just die, real quick.
You win, fucky head.
All right, now use some save haven resurrection or whatever. or just resurrect, like without being actually like the thing, the big eagle. Like if it asks you if you want to
How do I go to the
resurrect
eagle?
or
decline?
If it,
Okay.
yeah, decline. And then the big eagle with the fucking just big resurrect button should just show up and hit that thing. Oh wait. Oh, Bob. You are. We'll do that. All right, there we go. We'll do both because mine as well. What face? Face.
Okay.
We'll do a face. Oh, well, since we're here, you want to heal? You want to heal me, bud?
Yes, I will.
And then use the little healer. Oh, that was fast.
Oh, there we go.
Told you it'd be fast.
Now we're
Wait,
gonna
now
beat
we
it.
can,
We're gonna kill him in like 12 seconds.
51, 53. Yeah. Well, I guess more like 12 minutes. It took us like fucking 30 minutes. 17 minutes. That's how long it took of us just getting his health down to like, what was that, like 6 bars?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should take about 12 minutes for us to kill him, or even less. I'm not too sure. Now that I have this little timer thing, I can actually tell you how long it's going to take us per boss. And who's actually doing the most damage?
I do have. I've been recording for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So
I know, but I can give you like a straight up like time, like exact time.
I can too.
Do you also you have yours up and they have theirs up? That's kind of funny.
Or the little
The little doll.
Except mine is a better name.
Funny thing is that a friend of mine just gave me like a dragon pet, because I gave them some stuff, and then I was like, I was just like, okay, and then I just sold it like for gold, because I was like, I already have a pet, and I really need gold right now, so I'm gonna sell it for gold on the trade broker. It took me a little bit, but somebody actually bought it.
Draken.
Basically, right now the main thing for me is trying to make gold. I'm a gold hoarder.
To get your golden plates.
Yeah, golden plates are fucking expensive. So basically, I'm like getting farming golden talents, and then making golden derricks. And then after I make the golden derricks, I'm selling those to get gold to buy golden plates. Or I have a friend that can make the golden plates, so I can give him like a bunch of or like 50, or not 50. I can give him 100 golden derricks, and then he can make me 50 golden plates. So basically, that's like my thing right now. It's like farming, like getting a whole bunch of golden derricks, and then like getting one of my friends to make the plates for me, so I can use them for my upgrade. And then that's how I got +6.
Alright, fuckface.
On my
Alright.
weapon.
It starts
Yeah,
at
fuckface.
321 technically. So 321.
Alright, so right now mine just restarted, so it's at 0. Now it's just counting up.
So how long did it take us? 20.
It took us 17 minutes and 7 seconds till we just decided to like die and then redo it.
Technically, to get him to
6 health bars, like down to the 6th health bar.
Oh, he's already requesting healing from his servants. What a fag, dude.
Servants, heal me. I can't do it myself.
Fucking pussy.
Boom, boom, boom. Where's the teammate that's low health? Oh, he's over here.
Behind me. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it.
Holy shit!
When you have
dude.
the when you have the purple circle around you, be prepared to have to run around and shit because that's basically telling you that
I
he's
was
hate
healing
you.
someone like as it was happening.
Oh, I thought you already healed him.
I was going for it, and then I did heal him.
You gotta res him now. He's dead. He's right over here. All right.
My res it's red. Like I don't think I can do it.
Oh, you don't. What the fuck? What do you mean? Res him. You should be able to.
Where is
there?
he?
Should be there might be a skill that you have to do and prior to it, but like I don't think so.
I feel bad if I.
He's right where the boss is right now.
Okay, well I'm gonna heal Vive.
So it's already been almost 2.5 minutes, and he's already down to his last bar. Right, he's right there. Oh, somebody else is healing him or resing him.
Sorry, I don't really.
2 minutes and 21 seconds.
I would have helped. I'm just not good.
Why is it red? I thought it would be like because of like mana, but you had full mana. I don't get it.
Okay, so it says skill usage when group members are far away but within the same province. Oh no, that's fucking summon group. I'm a dumbass.
Remember, it's the blue one with the cross on it.
How come that's not in my skills?
Because you probably tossed it out.
Did I?
Are you just not seeing it? Like you can put it back in there, but you might just not be seeing it.
Yeah, it was out of my thing. Okay, I put it back in now.
You might have tossed it out. Like you might have seen
why?
it. And, like I don't need.
Why did I do that?
I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't be in there. It usually just automatically goes to the next open slot.
I feel like either like a retard or a dick right now. I kind of just toss that away for the boys.
Well, now you know that which one to hit when somebody says "res, please." You just look for him and then like hold back.
You okay?
Yeah, it took us like 2 seconds. All right, this is the next boss. Or use the thingy. The boost, buff boost. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
All
no one else was in it.
It don't matter. The dude just ran in like an idiot, but he's doing the most damage, so it doesn't matter.
I'll do it again. There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Even though you legit, you were the only one that was in it.
Yeah, they might. To be honest, they might just be so new that they don't even know that you can do that. Like as a healer. Who knows? Or this guy, the tank just doesn't care. Like he might be like just a new account, but or not a new account, like a new character, but he just doesn't care. So he's just like running in. Like knowing what he needs to do, type of thing.
Oh god, no, please, no, please. Oh great, here's his fucking body.
What, buddy? Now, the hard thing is remembering which one we need to attack, and it's this one. Everybody else is fighting the clone.
Because they're fucking stupid. They're dummies.
Ah. Oh, that's why. I was wondering why our Tank was doing so much more damage than I was. Try to use your cleanse skill on me.
Is it 7? Oh shit, dude. Oh no, wait. It's F5, right? It is F5.
Yes. I'll have to show you like or we'll have to like look through like your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, cause I'm honestly rusty as shit. Sorry.
And then sometimes it's hard
princess.
for you to like to see things because I notice that a lot, like especially in your inventory when you got like something in there.
I
I'm
panic.
like, it's right there, and then you're just like, I don't see it.
I panic.
I say, do you have this? What? Huh? You're like, oh,
Cause usually you're asking me like when I'm losing
I
my
just-
shit and like half health and like dying.
no, like no. Even when we're just like hanging out, like doing nothing, and then I'm like, you should have this, and then you look and you're like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm like, what? And then like you take a screenshot of it, and I see it immediately. I'm like, it's right there.
Oh, idiot!
Oh. All right, we're not doing the questy poo. We're just going straight in. Do not attack any of these guys. They just respawn.
Oh god. Look at these little bastards.
So
They're imps.
So there's no point. Like they.
I feel like an asshole like when these guys are like kicking the shit out of these monsters, and then out pops a relic piece for me, who's just sitting in the background technically. Oh, these guys, yeah. Are these the last guys?
No, these are the second to last guys. The last guy is an iron giant, is what they're called. Iron giant.
No, that
like
wasn't
that
a
movie?
bad movie. Yeah, that was a good movie.
I mean, I remember last time I seen that movie, I was a little kid, so who knows? It might actually be a shit movie now. I vaguely remember the characters. Like I just mostly remember the fucking kid and then the big robot. Oh, he's
Alright.
down. Kill him. Res him. Get him.
Is he over here?
Oh no, he resed himself.
The cooldown is 20 seconds? That's kind of OP.
No, that's actually kind of slow.
Oh wait, where are you? I got you.
Nah, I did it. It was just like like a natural like thing. I didn't even try to. Like it was just like automatically like, oh, click the button, and I'm like, oh yeah, wait. I'm like, I have a healer.
Yeah.
I'm so used to playing these without like a healer, or like doing certain dungeons without a healer. That when I do have a healer, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a healer.
People not use healer?
No, it's some dungeons that I do, you don't really see a healer often. Like there's a 3-man dungeon called Pit of Petrax, or not Pit of Petrax, called Ravenous Gorge, the one that I was doing earlier, and it's a 3-man dungeon, and usually you don't see a healer. You usually just see like all 3 DPS.
Oh, does that work or?
Usually yeah, but like the last boss. Usually, there's like these 3 crystals that spawn in like a tank or another DPS or a healer. Usually, I'm so used to like not having a healer that I'll just automatically like hit the tank and the healer crystals, even if we do have a healer. But like I'll just like I'll usually just hit the tank and then wait for everybody to get here, like get to the spot. And then I'll remember, oh wait, we have a healer, and then I'll go to the DPS one. So far, our average has been like 2 minutes per boss. That's like, what is that, like 6 minutes in total? Up, or up. Everybody's just wasting their
Yeah, I mean, maybe they
things.
they probably don't think I can survive.
No, they're probably just
'Cause I'm
using them because I
stupid.
just do that on I just do that on fucking accident. What the fuck? There's like a moth in my room.
They're cute.
Man, it just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? Hello?
You ever wonder how they get in your house? It's just like they probably worked so hard
Bro.
to get here by squeezing
Bro,
through.
what are you doing?
Hmm?
I'm talking to the fucking moth. He's fucking like going on my face, and then he's going onto my screen, and then he's going back into my face, and now he's on my screen. Hello, let me grab you. Get up, motherfucker! All right, he's in my hand. He's literally in my hand. I can't like, and he's in my mouse hand. I can't exactly do anything. So
I'm rezzing this guy. I did it!
wow, great job, Billy.
Here, I'll cleanse you. I cleansed him.
Oh, all right.
I'm getting better. Are you? Hold on. Give me 5 seconds.
I know. I hit decline. Tell him to move him. Oh, there he goes. You're a little bit too far away. Yep,
that
yep, yep.
good?
There you are. Yeah.
Look at all those things, dude. I am so fucking good. I'm the best priest here, dude. Seriously. I'll duel anyone to submission.
With healing them afterwards. Oh, bro, this is hard. I had to try to keep the moth in my hand as while also fucking doing this shit. This is fucking weird, bro.
Alright, protect me while I do this. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
You can't really do it when you're when he's doing damage right there. Yeah, right there, you're fine.
Okay, yeah, is he hitting someone else?
No, he's down right now, and if you're on the side of him, he's probably not gonna hit you. But if you're like right in front of him like that, he's just gonna hit you. He doesn't do damage like to one specific person when he's attacking like that. When he attacks, anybody that's in front of him gets damaged.
Okay, I've spent like 100 gold just reviving myself because of single
Yeah,
hit kills.
I need fucking health right now.
I got you. Hold on.
Run real quick. Run. Oh,
You
fuck.
missed it. You missed it.
Missed it because of this
Holy
asshole.
shit, dude.
Alright, don't worry, we're almost
This
done.
roll is stressful.
Yes, it is.
I'm dying like every 10 seconds.
There we go.
Fuck that
All right,
concept.
I gotta fucking put the moth outside.
Don't get your oil on him. He won't be able to fly.
I did it. You fucking scurried away. I thought I might have killed him from like holding him too long, but I let go and he just flew away. I was like, oh, okay. Okay. All right, we can leave now.
Okay.
Yeah, look at. Okay, that way too. Just keep party.
Alright, I think now is the time that old Gummy hits the sack.
All right, so that last boss took us 4 minutes.
That whole thing.
So basically, double the time that it took us for the other 3 bosses.
Well, the first boss was a fuckhead. No matter what.
All right, so the first boss was 2 minutes 20 seconds. Second boss was like around the same time. Let me actually check. So the first boss was, if I can fucking get his Fucking shit. Okay, I guess it won't show me. Okay, it won't show it, but it was 2 minutes 20. Then the second boss was 2 minutes 21 seconds. And then what is this? The 2-3 third bosses, 2:10 and 53 seconds. So 3 minutes and 3 seconds basically. But we basically did 2 at once, so I don't know how they count it. Probably 2 minutes 10 seconds, and the last one was 4 minutes and 7 seconds.
We did good.
Actually, the tank was doing most of the damage, but because he was higher level and had better gear. Because I can actually see how much damage he did compared to me.
Yeah. Well, I think you were doing probably the best because you died once. Everyone else was dying left and right. That vibe.
I can actually see people how many people have died and how long they died for. But like I said, our tank was the best out of everybody throughout the whole thing.
Was Vive that guy?
Yeah. He's at the top of everything. He's at the top of everything.
Well, then again, usually level 54.
Yeah, he was level 54, while everybody else was like level 50 and below.
I was really low.
And no, actually, you're on the right track. Everybody else is under. Jesus Christ. Okay, so for the second boss, Eri is me. Did no damage basically. And I mean no damage. Like I'm looking at the percent. It says 0%. 64 damage per second. That's lower than you were. You were doing 150 per second. He did 0.
Geez. That's
and then on the third boss, he did 5%, and he was like right above you, but by barely. And then same with the other third boss. Fourth boss, he did even worse. And then the fifth boss, he basically did just as bad. He was doing basically he was doing just basically horrible throughout the whole thing.
I think that was the guy who kept dying and was like expecting me.
Well, it was him and the berserker. But
yeah.
the berserker was usually just healing himself.
Yeah.
Or like resing himself rather than the other guy.
Because most of the time I don't know what to do because either someone's dying or
I don't know what I'm doing.
Healing themselves.
But yeah, that's basically how that's basically how healers fucking deal with shit. They're like, what the fuck?
And like when I go up to them to like heal them,
like, hey man,
they're like running away. And I'm like, this circle's so fucking small. Come over here, give me just like all your health back. Heal me, heal me.
No. It's like this. Like you get close to them, ew, a healer, and then they're fucking yelling at you, heal me, damn it. What the fuck, bro? You just said ew, a healer. Now you want my help? What the fuck, asshole?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. All right, I got some cool blue shit going on.
Blue shit.
Yeah, bro, some fucking blue shit. Fucking come here. Oh, you left, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm hitting the sack.
Oh, well, my weapon's all blue and shit now.
You enchant it, or is it?
Yeah.
I didn't enchant mine yet. I got all my relic pieces.
It's a +9. I have like a shit ton of like alkahest and feedstock.
I have like 1,000, yeah.
For alkahest, I have 6,703 for tier 3, and then I have like 3.6k for tier 4, and then 2,000 feedstock. for tier 4. I got a lot.
All right. I'll see you later, Mom.
All right. All right.
Night.
Just remember the podcast.
Oh
Just,
yeah.
like, slowly fade out.
I'm finished it.
Yeah.
Night.